All right, so start this shit up.
Hey, nah, you know what's crazy? You was hitting on something about injuries and stuff, and I wanted to start with rest in peace to a couple of people that died in wrestling. Paul, Mr. Wonderful, on Londorf, he died.
Paul Orndorff.
Yeah, he died of. I believe he died from what you was talking about. They trying to claim it was CTE and head trauma. So he had dementia. So it's crazy that you mentioned that. They take a lot of bumps. It's evident, as you can see.
Yep.
And another person that died, I don't know if you know her, Sabu's manager, Melissa Coates.
I saw Carlito put something up about her.
Yeah, she died. She passed away too.
All I see is tits.
Hey, she was a brick house.
Hey, look at when did they die?
I believe recently. I don't know exactly when.
Okay.
I could look it up for you.
I'm surprised I didn't see anything about Paul Orndorff on my feed.
Yeah.
I usually have to right away.
There it goes. Passes away. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'll look it up while y'all talk about something. I'll give y'all a topic. Maybe that'll be better. I'll bring you the answer back. But yeah, those two people died. Rest in peace. First topic of the day. I heard Biggie might be getting shipped to Raw.
Yeah.
To start, I'm guessing, a feud with your boy Drew, since he can't fight the Almighty no more. It'll make it interesting.
Well, he might win Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
Shit make no sense. He lost it. He lost, right? His qualifying match, and now he's in a second chance match. I'm like, what the fuck is the point of having a qualifying match? You're gonna give somebody a second chance.
Yo,
I did not know that. I thought it was over. Like they finally walked over him.
Yo, show you might have your information wrong. Polo Orndorff isn't dead.
What?
What up, pimp?
I could have sworn I saw Mr. Wonderful died.
Yeah, according to Wikipedia and all about Google, the only thing they talking about was his bowling career. He retired in 2000 from wrestling, and then he tried to bowl, but tore his bicep or something.
I'll look it up.
Due to his arm injury, and focus on running his bowling alley in Lafayette. The only difference. Oh wait, no, yeah, but he retired because he fucked up his arm, and it was actually smaller than his other arm.
His bowling career died.
Paul Orndorff was born October and is 70 now. Recently passed away. What?
I'm telling you, that's the kind of death that you'll see on feeds, man.
Was that a hoax?
There's got to be. You know, they said the Blue Meanie died, and he tweeted out saying, "When the fuck did I die?"
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Remember when Jackie Chan died twice in 1 year? He was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm not even filming stunts right now.
Yeah, remember Fluffy died, and he's like, "When the fuck did I die?"
Yeah, Will Smith too. He died in a skiing accident. He was like, I don't ski. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, for real.
That's crazy. This must have been a hoax.
You know what you gotta go? Go right to TMZ. You go to TMZ when you get some shit like that, because remember the guy who owns TMZ is a lawyer. He can't gonna throw nothing out there unless it's facts.
No, for real.
Trying to get screwed.
I gotta check. Would he put stuff about old wrestlers like that?
Yeah, because
anybody,
because he's a celebrity and he was big back in the day.
He was in the first WrestleMania. I'm not saying the second. Yeah, he was partners with Roddy Piper.
Yeah, against Mr. T and Hulk Hogan.
Oh, my apologies for that.
Show thought Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff died, but apparently he didn't, pimp.
Yeah.
But
just like the Tribal King.
Yeah. So.
And Chris Lee.
Yeah, Chris Lee.
They both died
Yo,
too.
but transitioning back to Biggie going to Raw. I personally think that if he went to Raw, it would kind of be stupid and defeat the purpose unless you move Kofi and Xavier Woods to SmackDown. But if there was a reason to put him on Raw, it would be because like Bobby Lashley hurt Xavier Woods or Kofi Kingston. Like let's say he hurt Kofi Kingston and he injured him and Kofi Kingston can't wrestle no more. And he kept fucking with Xavier Woods. Like Xavier Woods was trying to defend Kofi, couldn't do it, and he kept like beating his ass. And then Big E just is like, yo, fuck this. I'm going to Raw to defend my dudes. And Big E comes in and steps up to protect Xavier Woods. But then I would also put a twist that the New Day would turn heel when he does that. Because it would be a, yo, we're being disrespected. Like, put some respect on our fucking names. We're not these bitches in the fucking Retribution that your motherfuckers could just act like this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Big E's pissed that he didn't get his title, his title run in SmackDown. Kofi's pissed because, 7 seconds he lost his title and he never got nothing back. Xavier Woods is pissed because he's not getting the respect he deserves because they think he's a second class citizen compared to Kofi and shit like that, and let them, get their respect back.
I can see that.
That's how I would do it. But I don't want to see Big E just sent back to Raw to be the New Day again, because you failed, and Big E did phenomenal work leading up to WrestleMania for you to just give up on the mother.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Paul Orndorff just did an interview with Hannibal. Yeah, sure. You got some wrong information there.
Yeah, I got some wrong information. I am actually rechecking as we're talking.
Word.
We are good.
We apologize for that. We never claimed to be news outlets. We never claimed to be a news outlet.
Yes.
So
we apologize for that. I was just saying rest in peace.
Word. So
trying to give news.
So for the future comments on this show, when people watch it later on in like 20, 30 years from now, fuck y'all if you're gonna talk shit about show.
I appreciate it.
Actually, if you're gonna do it right after this, you can also go fuck yourself.
True. There's no time limit on when you could go fuck yourself.
Never.
True.
And that's a fact.
Word. And for that, we get a standing ovation.
Well, I'm glad he's okay. I'm trying to check. Let me check if she died.
No, she did. She did.
Oh, she
Okay.
did? Okay.
She did.
Well,
Because Carlito put up that thing about her.
Okay.
Carlito knew her. That's what it was. Yeah. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, that's legit.
She was Sabu's manager?
Yeah. She was his manager. I think his girl too.
What's going on, Gigi?
Hey guys.
Oh,
We're on the steps. We're on the stoops.
word. So what you missed? Show killed off Paul Orndorff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he literally killed Paul Orndorff.
Yeah, he literally
he
said R.I.P. and everything.
Why did I come back? Why did I come back to this?
I don't know.
Y'all niggas couldn't warn me. Like, yo, I don't know if you want to come back.
Yeah, show's killing everybody.
Yeah.
We get people fired, but at least they're alive.
Right.
They wouldn't warn about missing myself. They wouldn't warn about missing myself, but at least they're alive.
That's true. We didn't kill anybody.
Your man show is literally murdering people. Show is murdering people.
Yo. That's
They
not
can work somewhere else after me and Vince.
Yeah.
Would show.
After we're done with him. That's
It's
it.
the ultimate firing. You're done.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's the last show.
The last show.
But so good. We was also talking about Big E and how I was saying how I don't want to see him back in the New Day, like like almost like you just gave up on him. But I made
do and I don't.
I made an angle where I would want to see him come back, and they'll be like heels. But I'll say it to you. It's like Bobby Lashley hurts Kofi Kingston, and then he's like Xavier Woods is trying to avenge him, and he can't because he's too small, and then Big E comes in to save him and take on Bobby Lashley. But then they would turn,
Here he comes to save the day.
But then they would turn heel to try to get respect back on their name, because Xavier Woods is like, I'm tired of this shit where you people think I'm a second class citizen compared to Kofi and Big E, and Big E's like, I'm tired of this shit that I was supposed to get a title shot on SmackDown and I can't even get a fucking spot on SmackDown, and Kofi's is like, I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers hurting me. That 7 seconds with Brock Lesnar never getting a rematch is a little bit of a problem.
And it's funny because that's very true.
Here's my thing. I like Big E with the New Day just because it completes them. I do like that storyline where eventually Xavier Woods does turn heel. I do believe that they are all due for a heel turn. Right now we're kind of like pushing more or less Kofi Kingston doing the heel turn as he is supposed to join MVP. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where we're getting off at. But if you kind of like remember, it's like back in the Shields where we all thought it was going to be Ambrose that was going to make the turn, and it ends up being Seth Rollins. They can essentially do more or less the same thing where, we believe it's Kofi going to turn heel because all this influence of MVP that we've been seeing week in and week out, and it ends up turning out to be fucking Xavier Woods. I think that's excellent. To bring Big E back in the fold, man, I just enjoy the promos. I don't want to see them, all three of them, be together again. Like, we're not trying to get the band back together, especially we just kind of separated them about a year ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But almost.
Just about a year ago. If they do bring the band back together, then let them all do their thing. Let Kofi and Xavier Woods do their tag team if they were really trying to go after the tag team, and then let Big E go for his single titles run. Let all of them have the gold, as a faction. I think that would be dope. I think it would be great to
as
have
a fraction.
Yes.
As a fraction.
And
you're right, as a fraction.
Sorry, gotta correct your lingo.
Yes.
It's fraction now.
And do the state.
Wait, I'm sorry. Due to state law, have we acknowledged our tribal king?
Yes.
Oh,
we try with and Chris Lee.
This is a pride thing. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yo, show.
Now James grinding on his shoulder.
Yeah, show. Do you want to shoot your shot? You want the camera shot? Shoot your shot.
I'm blocking
Get the camera so he can shoot your shot.
No, but now Xavier Woods is doing it.
He was licking his ears, so we're like,
that is quite a big horn that Xavier got going on.
Yo, remember what Xavier did to Paige? I'm just saying, outside of the ring, show you better relax. you don't want that beat. You don't want that smoke.
The one thing Xavier knows how to do is put in the work, son of a Put in the work. Put some respect on that.
Oh man, we do miss him.
The funny thing is, like, wasn't Brandon Maddox with him too, or that dude?
Yeah,
that awkward white boy. He was with him, right?
Yeah, the GM. I don't understand how that worked, but all right. I was kind of shocked. Who?
Who the fuck is that white boy?
But due to state law, if the New Day win all the titles, they have to break them up immediately, just like they did the Hurt Business.
Why not let people work? I mean, if you broke up the NWO back in the days of DX, you would have missed out. Like, why are you not letting it be?
We ask ourselves this question all the time when they broke up the Hurt Business.
The only answer I can give you, Show, is the fact that it wasn't supposed to be as big as they thought it was. Mm-hmm. So they said, let's end this shit now before it becomes too big, and now we can't control who's on top. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing. That's crazy though. Let it be natural. You didn't know Stone Cold was gonna blow up like that.
Yeah,
you
but
didn't know DX is gonna be that big. Let it be natural.
But
the
thing is, DX has Shawn Michaels and Triple. Well, at that time, Shawn Michaels was one of the people that run the shit. You know what I'm saying? So you want to push him. You want him to succeed with what they're doing. Stone Cold became so big. It's like, yo, we can market this dude. We want him to succeed. They don't want the Hurt Business to succeed the way they were succeeding. They wanted the Hurt Business to be a point in time in Raw, like, all right, be this segment. And when it became the best part of Raw, they were like, hold up. No. We got Drew McIntyre here.
We can't have that.
We got Drew McIntyre here. What's the point of having Drew McIntyre if the Hurt Business is going to be successful? So, let's break them.
Who needs an enemy?
I'm tired of seeing that nigga.
Oh, he was good. He did good, though. He did good for 2 matches for me.
Yeah, it's a little too late.
Him and Riddle, him and the Hell in Cell was awesome.
I was surprised with him and Broseph, but like it's a little too late to be doing this he had a whole year, and 15 fucking. He's the nature boy of rematches, bro. He has the record for the most rematches for a title consecutively. It's ridiculous.
It's amazing. It's amazing. You lose, you're supposed to go back in line. No, he literally cuts in front of the next kid. I'm like, yo, I'm in. What? No, wait, no, you were just here. Go away. Go to the back. Like security catches you, cut in line, like, yo, let's go to the back.
Yeah.
Somebody finds a way to the front. You're like, what the fuck? I just sent you to the back right now. It's just so dumb.
Yeah, it's a problem when you continuously bring Drew back into the fold. I get it. If you want to bring him back in the fold, maybe once or twice after he lost the title bout. But to bring him back again and again and again. We're already halfway into the year. We're close, very damn close to pretty much WrestleMania number 2, or should I say number 3, since we already had WrestleMania Backlash, with SummerSlam right around the corner. And the last thing anybody wants to see again is a Drew McIntyre match in a title match, period. The boat came, it sailed, it landed, and it's been destroyed. It's gone. The ride is over. Drew McIntyre, he's not the next Roman Reigns to be shoved down our throats. We're okay without it. He had his time to shine. I want to see somebody new.
And Kofi Kingston.
And Kofi Kingston. Let's go with Kofi. Let's go with any person that's winning Money in the Bank right now.
Here's the funny part, right? So he has his Money in the Bank qualifying match. He loses. But now he's in the second chance one. What the fuck is the point of that first qualifying match?
But as long as Bobby is champion, he's not.
Well, he can't get a shot. But if he has Money in the Bank and he cashes it in.
He can't cash it in if Bobby Lashley is the champion. Bobby Lashley would have to lose the belt. And eventually Bobby Lashley's going to lose the belt. All things do come to an end. But man, I don't want to see this fucking guy win the belt again. I don't need to see this Scottish wannabe Braveheart motherfucker win the belt again. I don't need to see him in another match. I don't need to see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in another match. It's like Groundhog Day.
Oh, it's funny because Kevin Owens is going to be out for a minute.
Yeah, they're writing him off.
Maybe out for a little bit.
They're writing him off for a little bit. I know, but still, it's another thing that I don't want to see because I've seen it so many times.
Listen, I started this whole thing with like, yo, it's the same fucking match. I've seen this already.
Yeah.
Good match.
Anything else? Anything else?
Nothing special. It's not making it special anymore. And that's what's lacking a lot of Showtime on Raw. That's what's lacking in these pay-per-view events, okay? That's what's lacking in overall the entire product. Whether it's Raw, SmackDown, or even NXT. NXT, we're starting to like, hey, we're going to have the same people again, do the same shit over again. I ain't
gonna lie to you. In NXT, I do like that Hit Row crew.
You mean Death Row?
What's it again?
You said Death Row?
I said Hit Row, but it looks exactly the same. The sign is exactly the same thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah. It's the same shit. It's Death Row for WWE. That's what that is. I'll wait till you tell me no.
You talking about the new group, the new, with that big dude, the new faction with that big dude. Yeah.
With Swerve.
Swerve. Yeah. Rick Ross. Some other guy that looks like Rick Ross.
The rest.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing though. I'll give it to NXT. They made me hype for that 5-way match with Caden Cross and Johnny.
It's funny.
Johnny Takeover.
I saw the match, and Cross looked so weak. It was he looked really weak. And Dunn was the one that looked the best. Him and Gargano looked great, but Cross looked like he couldn't keep up with everybody else.
Yeah, and he looked twice as big as everybody else too. Yeah,
huh?
And he looked twice as big as everybody else also.
Yeah, but for some reason, when Adam Cole said that, like, yo, my man, we're better than you. It's clear as day.
No, yeah, they roasted him. They roasted him alive for that one.
Yeah, his mic skills suck, by the way.
For real.
Trash.
That's why his girl should talk.
Yeah, I heard they're gonna split him up. Him and his girl.
Yeah, I heard that too as well.
Why WWE does it? You know, like make it's a good thing going, and we got to fuck it all up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This works on NXT.
Here we got something good.
Let's do the opposite on Raw.
Yeah.
And then bitch that
Absolutely.
it doesn't work.
Yep. Completely agree.
So all right. So Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
what was your favorite matches in Hell in a Cell?
None. I legitimately, you know what it is about Hell in a Cell? The way everything ended. Roll-ups in the Hell in a Cell. Then the thing with Flair and Ripley, people do worse with that table than that, and don't get DQ'd. I was like, I saw that shit. I was like, so let me understand this. Let me get the track. Right. She slaps her in the face with that thin plastic of the table, and that's a DQ. My man, Finn Balor was ramming Brock Lesnar into that shit in his gut first, and it was a regular match, and he didn't get disqualified. I mean, he was straight up. I'm like, okay, the elbows get dropped on that shit, life. But she hits it with a plastic, and it's over.
Yo, that plastic could have cut her, bro.
How dare you?
That plastic could have cut her.
It's Flair. I hope he would cut Flair. Fuck her. Get her out of here for a couple of months and be like, no, Flair.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what's worse than a paper cut? A plastic cut.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
A plastic table cup.
I shouldn't have said anything. I should have let it go. I did that to myself. I did every bit of
You
that.
just walked into that. You
I
set
did.
yourself up for that.
I walked into that just like that walk.
I wasn't trying to say anything, but I'm gonna let them do it.
Now, Vince, you've officially been DQ'd for doing that. What
Hey,
is wrong with you?
yo, I was gonna pull out the Harley Quinn hammer and smack somebody in the Hell in a Cell, but you know that's illegal due to state law. You know,
Through the state law, you can't do that. Yeah.
you you can hit him with a full fucking toolbox full of tools, but not a wooden hammer.
No.
Nope.
You can put ladders, chairs, a toolbox on top of someone, but you better not hit that shit with a wooden hammer. Because now you went too fucking far. You went too fucking far, Fred, with this fucking wooden hammer. You went too fucking far.
Understood. And then the roller pin in the last event.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a fucking Hell in a Cell. Are you serious? Really?
It was.
Two roll-up pins. Two roll-up pins in that fucking Hell in a Cell.
But you spent however long you did to make Bobby Lashley the way he looks. And he went with a fucking roller. He made him pass out before, like you said at WrestleMania. He made him pass out with the fantastic. All of a sudden, he needs a roll up to beat this fool. He has waxed this dude's ass repeatedly. Now he needs to roll him up.
And the best part about it is he rolled him up in a stipulation where if Drew loses, he never gets a title shot again.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't you beat him clean? Either, you know, or have like fucking MVP interfere, but still pin him regularly. Like that's why. Like, why do you need a surprise roll up pin? The most devastating move in the history of WWE, the roll up pin. But why would you need that? In the Hell in a
damn
and it's funny because Bobby isn't a cowardly heel too.
He's not supposed to be.
No, not the way they were building it.
Yeah.
Nah. If anything, he's supposed to be basically the Black Roman, but for Raw. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
All about business. I'm a fuck you up if you get in my way type of business. And now he's just hiding behind bitches, hiding behind MVP, like that same confidence that he had once before that we see him as a legit threat. Now you're gonna go ahead and do like a bitch move. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't lead into that. It's not building him strong. It's building him weak.
You know what I don't understand? I don't get the girls with him. I don't get it.
Wait a minute, those are not his sisters?
What?
No, they're his cousins.
What?
But the thing is, if like I follow MVP on Instagram and all, you see pictures. These women are in shape. These women are like fitness models. I don't know if they're wrestlers or not, but I would have wrestlers. Like you could get wrestlers with them, but I think that would be dope if you got rid of the Hurt Business and now these women are the Hurt Business. Like, imagine if the women were to interfere in that Hell in a Cell against Drew.
and roll them up.
With a shit ton of
I'm
little,
with
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
Chinas.
Yo, but you know what I'm saying? Not like, but I mean something. Like my man's rolling with 7 bitches. He's the man now. He's a pimp. He's the Godfather and Roman Reigns put together, and you're not utilizing these women. They're literally just there to be around him, and that's what the WWE title's supposed to be.
Hey, I got the title now. I'm the Almighty.
He doesn't need that belt to hold his pants up. Like honestly, you're making that title look worse. You're not utilizing the women right, and there's just arm pieces. I'm sorry, bro, but women don't come with that belt. If they did, Nature Boy would still be champion. He wouldn't want to give that up.
Hey,
Space Mountain would have a line, all the way back to fucking where Gigi just came from.
Space Mountain did have a line. LaGuardia.
LaGuardia. And all the different departments that are still not completely open.
For real.
You know.
But I mean, that's just my opinion with it. I think that there's so much more to Bobby Lashley.
Fucked up. Yeah, they completely fucked it up overall. They should have never broke up the Hurt Business. And even if they did, like, they shouldn't have made him looking so soft. Because right now he looks soft to me as a champion.
Yeah.
He looks like the minute you break a champagne bottle, whatever the case may be, he's gonna be tight and that's not a real threat. Last time somebody was trying to like sun you, and then you went ahead and just handled the business. Like, I'm gonna just put you in a hurt lock, and it's gonna be over for you. So you can talk all this mess, and that's it.
I see what you did there.
Level.
Here's my thing, right? And this is the thing. This has always been my biggest problem with wrestling, right? They're so sensitive. You get a title match if you call somebody a bitch. I mean, you can call me a bitch. I go, that is fantastic. Now step in here and call me that to my face. Mm-hmm. Everybody is so sensitive. Yo, I've seen guys give guys title matches just because they make fun of like the way they dressed. Or who's your wife? I'm like, my man, yeah, my wife's a pain in the ass. I'm with it. I'll take it. But the question is, what have you done to earn it? Call me whatever you want. Do it all day. Man, but you've done nothing to earn this title shot. Who was it? Was it Rollins or something like that? That they literally walked into the ring, called this dude like a bitch ass, and the dude said, title match tonight. I was like, wait, what? What? He lost last night. What are you doing? No, he lost in the pay-per-view. How's he getting a title shot? Because I'm really sensitive. When you call me a bitch, I give out title shots.
Yo, Lay. What? Are you trying to say that the Logan Paul brothers learned from the WWE how to make matches?
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
So boxing is the new WWE? Logan Paul is a professional wrestler?
What? Logan Paul has now become the Vince McMahon of that.
That's crazy. Yo, he literally was like, yo, Ben Askren, you're a bitch, title match. like wow, that's crazy. So
the fact that he says something to Canelo answers him is the most. My man, I'll be like, yo, my man, I'm not answering him because he's nowhere near my level.
Yeah, I would just be like, who?
I get the business part, yo. I get the business part. Fight them scrubs. Fantastic. When it's me, you better bring that Mayweather money, son.
Yo, didn't
Canelo better, baby.
Yo, didn't Carmelo make like $100 million just going to that fucking website? Well, I forgot the name of it.
DN.
Yeah, the zone. The zone. Yeah, he went.
I was way off. Wow.
Yeah,
I was trying to pronounce the name of the letters like an asshole.
But you know what, Lay? It's all right because I don't even think they exist anymore.
They don't.
Yeah, but yo,
they don't.
Gigi
had a good run for like a year.
Yeah. Gigi's starting to look like show. She's like, we don't follow boxing here, so let's go back to the
No, I was letting you go ahead and go. I'm just here thinking about poor Sami Zayn because, he was pretty much the one who tried to help these niggas because gave him a little bit of WWE. We're just going to put that in the conspiracy theory movie because that's what we're going to do here for Sami Zayn.
Yeah. I believe there's a conspiracy on him. I believe it.
Me too. I believe he's homeless.
Yeah, this is true.
Yo, Walter Martinez says, and the WWE have to use. He hates those candlesticks that they're using now. for everything. For
Yeah.
the matches
Yeah.
in Hell in a Cell.
They gotta cut that shit out.
And
They have-
her business was the worst thing they could
It's funny. The cell itself is the weapon, and for some reason you have to add to it.
And let's be real. Roman Reigns on Friday Night SmackDown utilized the shit out of it by throwing Rey Mysterio the way he tried to throw Dominic, and Rey fucking bounced. He tried to catch himself, but that nigga bounced.
Ouch.
And it was great. And if he would have done it again, I would have even been happier.
Oh my
Like, I
God.
wish the crowd
Oh,
been like one more time, because I definitely would have been like, oh damn, one more time. But that nigga on the other side.
That was my
now.
favorite
But
Hell in a Cell match. It's exactly what I thought it would be. Straight ass whooping.
Yeah.
that's it.
It was crazy that it was
That's
on SmackDown though.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Yo,
But it
you're not
was-
gonna force me to pick a favorite match in that piece of shit. Yo, that show meant nothing. It meant
But
nothing.
you
It
didn't
accomplished nothing.
you didn't like
Stay point blank.
true.
That's it. He said we're gonna cut the check on a Friday.
I
We
think
are dads.
I think that's
We're
why
having
Cut the
I
check.
think that's why
And the
Seth
words Anthony
Rollins
Mackie.
didn't lose. I think that's the only reason why Seth Rollins didn't lose, because he's a father and is like, you don't lose on Father's Day.
True.
But you didn't like Bianca Belair and Bailey? That in the South?
bro.
The beginning of it,
Right.
I was with it, and then when they got to the stuff with her hair, they lost me. That has to stop being a thing. That has to stop being a thing. I get it. It's long. Look, nobody's tying Roman's hair to ropes.
Thing when it's always there in your
Yeah.
face.
But nobody's tying Roman's hair to the ropes or Seth's.
Let me see some of the hair on
Drew's.
Bianca. I understand this is what we're fucking branding her as, but come on, sis. That can't be the only fucking hairstyle you got. Come on now.
That can't be your only Achilles heel. Like, it's a weapon, but then it gets used against her all the time.
It's still
Every
a
match.
build. It's still a come up. They're still trying to figure out what to do with Belair. Belair's too happy, smiley. Where in NXT she was a heel, and a good one at that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
she was.
saying? She was
She was.
still learning,
She was a
still
bitch.
stepping stone. Yeah. And if she had that same type of character, I think she would excel 10 times more. To be honest with you, as a match itself, every other match was pure shit. That actually gave me some type of hope. The ending could have been a lot better. But you know what? They actually try to put in the work. There was a lot of shit that in these other matches, especially with the ending being a fucking roll-up pin, not once but twice in the same fucking night. It's just with the match in between them. They actually put in the work. I give them credit for it. I like that shit in a match. Bailey can put anyone over.
Best female wrestler right now.
A fucking worker.
Yeah, Bailey got
She
that
is
Bret Hart thing going on. She
Yeah.
got that Bret Hart thing going on. She can make anybody look good,
Best,
no matter how
best-
shit you are. Look what she did for Ronda Rousey, because that's a shit worker. Fuck her.
Exactly.
And that was on Raw.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Yeah,
even on the
see?
pay-per-view.
See, show? Now she's whispering in your ear.
But she
Yeah,
has
see, that's
Bayley-
acceptable.
Hey, it's all acceptable. All of it. What's wrong with you? Know the month we're in, son?
Word.
Listen,
Hey.
listen. If
You
we're gonna get
trying to get
banned,
us
at least let
canceled?
it be for a great reason, not something petty.
All right, so hold on, wait. But show, I got equal opportunity. You got the camera. You want to shoot your shot?
Hey, for this one I will.
Good luck
Hey,
with that. Montez Ford is not a small man.
Yo, she looked like she looking over your shoulder too.
It really does.
hey,
Tell you what, let me see what he's working with.
Yeah.
what
And-
you got over there?
Yo, but all right. So, keeping with the thing, Alexa Bliss. I kind of liked her being able to control Nia Jax. I kind of wanted her to have Nia Jax come in the ring and hit Shayna Baszler, but we'll take what we can get. I know some people hate that shit, but it brings a different aspect to the Fiend, which I don't like calling her that. Okay.
That's the match I did not watch.
Mm.
I literally said this is a good time to go get something to eat.
You know, like the,
And I did that. And I ate in my kitchen. I didn't even eat in my room. I went in my kitchen and ate there.
So
And saw like a clip on YouTube or some shit or some countdown. I was like, I figured the match is over by the time this is done. And it was.
Damn.
It literally was.
Yeah, that was a fast match.
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't.
It was.
Nothing about that match interested me, pulled me in. Listen, I love that supernatural stuff with the Undertaker or the Fiend. You know, guys are, you know, and even if a woman could put it off, but it's something about this. Shayna Baszler should not be losing matches to that.
True.
Shayna Baszler can legit fuck people up. And then she eliminated all those people in the Rumble, and now you make her look like shark shit.
I got two people that disagree.
Hey, Drake Devil Dog, new subscriber here. Gigi put
That's
me on
right.
from Instagram. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. No, but
I'm sorry, go ahead. How was it?
well,
my rant.
all right. I just want to say one thing.
You done shit.
My thing is, I'm willing to let anything the WWE tries go to see how it goes. So like the superpower she has, all right, you introduce it, let's see how you work it. And when you turn it into shit, I don't want to see it ever again. I just want to put that out there. So as of right now, I'm still in the process mode of, all right, it's new. They're trying. They got their hand in the hat. Let's see if they pull out a rabbit. But that's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead, Gigi. The floor is
When
yours.
you pull out a turd.
Yeah, I don't want to see it ever again. Don't ever do it again. You're fucked up for life. Yeah, Gigi.
I would have to agree that I am intrigued by it, but not only by Alexa Bliss,
Oh
but also
shit,
by
y'all
Nikki
agree?
Cross.
What the fuck is going on
Yes.
here? You guys agree? Look at this shit.
One time. One time.
It was bound to happen, bro.
Yes.
You only get
Yes.
one. You only
Yes.
get one.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
I agree because I also want to see what this brings to Nikki Cross. Now, there's different ways of going about the Alexa Bliss character and also Nikki Cross being this superhero, especially knowing that she was the one that pitched it. All right, let her be the next Mighty Molly. All right, I'm okay with that. I would also be okay if Alexa Bliss somehow reactivates that sanity of a character that we had in NXT. That's something that we kind of loved in Nikki. She was crazy. It's like a little bit like loony, out there and ready to fucking beat ass. How do we get a superhero character turned into a super villain? And then we play it because we have to do some theatrical stuff here with sometimes the girls. And yes, Alexa Bliss being this whole mythical, you know what? I'm some kind of like witchcraft shit and I'm gonna go fuck with you. Here we go. You know? And then she does it with Reginald. She does it with Nia. By the way, that slap at Nia went ahead and gave Reginald, or not Reginald, who did she give it to? Shayna? She slapped the shit out of somebody.
No, Reginald during the pay-per-view.
It was Reginald.
Yeah, it was Reginald.
Yeah, that was great. I
That was a good
enjoyed
highlight
that.
right there.
That was great. She slapped the shit out of him, and he took it. You saw that. You can't fake a slap like that. That you felt that. She heavy-handed.
No,
Like,
yeah.
That's who Nikki looks like. The rabbit from A Pet's Life. That's who she looks like. Yo, I've been racking my brain today. Like, yo, she looks like somebody.
Oh
like a Kevin Hart
man,
character.
she's Kevin Hart.
That's what she looks like.
Damn, son.
Holy shit. I'm sorry. I was just.
No, I
So
feel you.
I'm looking and I'm like, yo, I'm looking at the paleness compared to the blue. I'm like, yo, where have I seen that before?
I feel you. I feel you. You said it. I
Sure.
see it. You said it. I see it.
Oh man, we all see it.
It can't be unseen now. Damn, Nikki.
Yo, I swear to God, yo, today I'm like, because I seen a picture of her and I'm like, yo, where have I seen this before? I'm like, and then the kids started talking. I'm like, fucked up my train of thought. All of a sudden I see her now. I'm like, I forgot. I gotta find out that rabbit's name, by the way. Now I gotta know that.
Yeah, we gotta find that out.
Let's see what the rabbit's name is. The superhero name. The superhero name.
I know what you're talking about too.
Yo, can I just say something? When she did this, I don't know what she said because it was on mute when I saw her talking because I was streaming while I was watching Raw. I was in my head was like, you know what? It's better than the shit she's doing with Charlotte Flair and this girl. So like Fuck it. Rhea Ripley. It's better than that beat the clock bullshit. So hey, fuck, someone has to have TV time. Go ahead, Nikki Cross.
And if she can go ahead and dress up like a superhero and fucking get over the cheesiest things like this could get her over easily with a live crowd.
Oh yeah. And she didn't even have to go through training to be the superhero.
Nope.
No.
She could have been the shit right now. You know, I'd have hashtagged it, the new shit, superhero in training. But she didn't have to go through training. She just popped up.
Okay, so the
and then
name
if she's, go ahead.
Super Bunny Captain Snowball.
Oh, that's perfect. that's
She writes herself. It writes itself.
Happy
perfect.
Happy Thursday, Tommy.
Yeah, happy Thursday.
Oh shit! Oh my.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You know when you're walking home and like it comes to you and you're like, yo, but where do I know that? And you're just doing this shit and you look like you're doing a massive math problem you can never solve.
Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck, do I know that? Fuck, do I? All of a sudden, there it is.
Yeah.
Captain Snow.
But the best part about it is you're in the middle of the street doing a math problem to everybody and you're like, Snowball. And it was like, what?
Everybody, what the fuck is wrong with you?
If I would have just, everybody would be like, yo, how is that the answer to any math problem? Snowball.
It was like, you did all that thinking for that?
You don't know. You have no idea how long I've been thinking about this shit.
Remember the girl I met at the bar.
So I'm not like I do it right in front of Gigi, so I'm like, Snowball. What?
Nigga, don't be asking for no cocaine like that. What's wrong with you?
Wait a minute. We are in the
asking
front.
for some goddamn. We can't be saying shit. Weed's legal. Cocaine is not. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Around the Dominican.
So you mean you want an 8-ball? I can get you an 8-ball, bro. No. I don't want an 8-ball. Sorry.
I didn't know you was a cocaine mom.
I just turned this into narco. My bad. I just turned this into narco.
Sorry. We went from selling calf pics to feet pics to panties to snowballs to 8-balls to narco to superheroes to everywhere. This is what we do here.
And mystical creatures apparently at this
True.
point with Alexa Bliss, right? Man.
With telekinesis.
So what is she doing? She's doing this. We're doing this with Alexa Bliss. Is she holding their souls in some weird way? Are we doing like a Katrina from fucking Lucha Underground, but except she doesn't have a solid thing in her hand where she's like, I'm just going to control you guys whenever I feel like it. You know? It's giving me those type of vibes. If I'm really kind of thinking back to it right now.
True, but
that's what it reminded me of.
Lucha Underground.
Say that, I was like, that's a good one.
But Lucha Underground did it better.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Was Mia Muertes.
Yes.
That's a big
exactly.
deal.
And then with being a lucha and just having so much story of being a luchadora and like just say spiritual wise and everything like that, it kind of ties in more to like the background of a luchador. You know,
yes.
This shit I don't understand, you know, but I kind of understand more or less now the concept, except she's not like some hot Latina. She's just a little hot white girl, Harlequin type style with the little monitos whenever she feels like it.
Yeah. But we didn't understand the Undertaker.
Yeah. The Undertaker is self-explanatory.
I mean, the gear said it itself. If you've seen any Western, there's always an Undertaker that putting the signs up on nigga like, you're about to die.
Yeah.
So, gotta make sure we get the casket right for you.
But he also has powers and all that, so maybe they're trying to make her into something like that, where she's untouchable, but if you do get her right, you can kill her.
Yeah. Yo, Boricua, we're going to answer that question in a second. I want to know, Show, what is your opinion on Alexa Bliss? What are you thinking about when you see Alexa Bliss doing that shit?
I think it's a great idea. I just don't know why they're putting her with the person that might be able to stop her, which is Nikki Cross. I'm guessing you need a superhero to kill her.
Well, right now, we just have her right now for the tag team just to qualify them for the Money in the Bank ladder match.
They were friends.
We don't know if they're really going to be, you know, buddy. Yes, they were friends. They even were tag team champions as once, you know, but what ends up happening? Alexa Bliss turned crazy. She turned on Nikki, you know, Sister Abigail, right in front of, like, right outside the ring, you know. So we're not acknowledging that, and we're not bringing that up for some
She said
weird
acknowledge.
reason. We're just moving forward.
Yeah.
All right. But now we got superhero Nikki Cross. That's with the, I guess, the biggest villain in the female
Joker.
roster right
You can either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself turn into the villain.
there you go.
Right.
Every Batman needs his
Great
Joker,
movie.
and Joker needs a Batman.
True.
Well, more like Booster Gold than Joker.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
You look at that gear, son. You can't take that seriously. I'm sorry. It's a fucking butterfly on your chest.
Hey,
There's nothing more threatening than a butterfly. Oh my god.
You know what though,
A
Lay?
hurricane.
You know what though, Lay? And two things. One, it's the most original shit that's happening in the division, in the women's division and WWE right now. Two, it's better than whatever Evolution's doing.
she got fired.
No, she didn't.
No.
All read everything. It's better than what's happening with them.
No, you're
Because
absolutely correct.
I don't know how week 1 she has a nemesis enforcer. Week 2 she just completely insults this girl that no one knows who her fucking name is apparently on the show. And now like you're gonna do tension. You didn't let this breathe enough for me to even care about nemesis enforcer. And now all of a sudden you're gonna talk shit. Like what? What?
What?
One more time, show.
What?
Like you like really? Eva Marie should just come out naked because that's all you want her for. You're not doing anything else. You're not doing anything else.
I'll tell you this much. I'll watch Raw for that segment.
The only thing I can say to that is
I agree with you. I saw the thing where like she's already turning, and I'm like, wait, let me get this right. From one week to the next, they have a beef already. Holy fuck, you guys are amazing.
they feud together.
Look, you know what I loved about it? You had that. Think about this, right? You have that slow build with Roman and Jay, right? All that developed, all it simmered, and everything happened, and then you turn around on Raw and go, "Fuck that! That was smart. Let's not do something smart over here. Let's do something really fucking dumb."
Oh yeah,
Instant beef, but we don't know anything about them long enough to care.
oh yeah.
Or to understand their relationship at this point. Like, are they like distant cousins, or how would they know each other? They met at the gym.
Is this
what happened?
Yeah, is this girl trying to use Eva Marie to be, the popular girl because she's self-conscious about her body? Like, tell a story here. Like, is Eva Marie like suckering her to be protection because she knows she can't wrestle? Like, what's the dynamic between these two? Like, explain that before you split them up. Like, how this happened? Like, if you see me walk in a room with a girl who's 6'7", you kind of want to know what's happening.
I want to know that story. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
You
where'd
have to tell me this.
where'd that come from? Where'd this come from?
How did this happen?
Yeah.
Huh?
If I walk in the room with a 6'5" chick and I go, I'm pissed at this bitch, you're not gonna care why I'm mad at her. You'll be like, how did you get? What step ladder did you buy that convinced her to go out with your short ass?
You ever seen the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Hillary answers something and then you see Will go,
My God.
You're not smart. You shouldn't know the answer to this. How the fuck does this happen? What's going on here?
It
How do you know
annoys the
this?
fuck out of me. It annoys the fuck out of me as a female wrestling fan that they do not acknowledge their own fucking product. How do
Word.
you not acknowledge her? How do you not know who the fuck she is? It's not like she was a jobber at NXT UK. She was putting in work. Know her name. Her
She's a
name
former
is
champion.
fucking Piper.
He's a former champion on
former
NXT.
champion. And we're just gonna disrespect the name like that? Like, no, absolutely not. With Eva Marie, please. That girl has more talent in her fucking pinky finger than Eva Marie has in her whole entire fucking body.
Word.
Okay? This is my problem with Eva Marie. I am not gonna tolerate someone who just wants to just showboat her looks instead of fucking being a worker in the ring. I want to see her get her ass kicked. At this point, I want her to fucking fight Nia Jax so Nia Jax can botch on her and fucking give her an ACL fucking tear. That's how upset I am about this bitch, because she needs to get the fuck out my ring. No, she does not belong in the wrestling ring.
So it's working.
That deserves an applause and a half, because I completely agree with all of that shit.
So the plan is working. She's a good heel. Y'all hate her.
She's a big heel, and she'll always be a heel, but she's a heel for the wrong reasons. She's a heel because she's not a good talent.
Here's the thing,
she's
Show.
Just a pretty face and just an attitude. Anybody can be a pretty face and a fucking attitude and sell over.
Word.
She can talk. That's what she can do. She can talk, but she can't wrestle. You can't just be one thing and not the other. You're better as a valet than a fucking wrestler.
True.
She's Hulk Hogan.
Here's the thing. No, first off, Show, watch your fucking mouth, because you don't compare Hulk Hogan to her. That's just a fucking fact, bro. Yo, this is strike 2. Put the camera on me. Yo, put the camera on me, cameraman. Yo, this is strike number fucking 2 for you, Show. This is strike number fucking 2 for you, Show. Don't make me have to drive down to where the fuck you at and find you. First off, last week you do this bullshit with injecting Bad Bunny into the fucking serious conversation of wrestling. Now, you want to fucking say that Eva Marie is like Hulk Hogan? Are you fucking shitting me? Are you? Yeah, no. You are out of your cotton picking mind, Show. I fucking swear to God, bro. I don't give a shit, Lay. I see your fucking face. I got the camera. I don't give a shit, Lay. No, you're fucking crazy right now, Show. You're fucking lunatic. You're fucking. You're crazy. You are what fucking John Moxley wanted to be in the WWE. You are a lunatic right now, Show. I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna call the cops on you. With you thinking that Eva Marie is like Hulk Hogan. You're fucking bugging. You're fucking bugging.
I can hear the animosity just coming out. It's like radiating.
Yeah, I'm tired of your shit, Show. You have to put some fucking respect on his name.
Shit show.
That's right.
Shit show.
On purpose.
I'm the shit show. My bad.
Wow. There we go. We didn't have one of those yet, so there we go.
There you go.
Back to the regular.
Now it's a proper podcast.
Yes.
Now we can go.
Yes. So I'm gonna explain something. I'm gonna calm down and explain something to the show. See, there's a difference between heat and X-Pac's heat. You know what I'm saying? Like to be a bad guy, a good bad guy, you want people to see you lose. To be one of those bad guys like Baron Corbin, where you just don't want to see them at all.
Exactly.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Like when Baron Corbin comes out and you want to see him get his ass kicked, that's good. When Eva Marie comes out and you want to see her go home, that's bad. There's a difference. Borico Tommy says, "Show you on timeout for real. I should mute you. I should fucking mute you. I mute you. Yeah, I mean, you ain't talking anyway, but still, I fucking mute you." All right, yeah.
It's funny because he just picks that moment, throws it in there, and goes, "Okay, let's see where this goes."
That motherfucker.
Literally what happened.
I need some reels, man. That's your reel for the.
Yeah, show said that shit, and all I thought was.
Got the hand, son. Put him up.
Yo, for real.
Get over here.
So what you're trying to say is Hulk Hogan can wrestle. That's what you're saying.
No, nobody. Oh, hey. Apparently, he can do it in Japan, but not in the United States.
What?
He loved wrestling in Japan, but I can't even believe, I can't fathom the thought that I'm about to fucking say this shit. But if you're gonna compare Hulk Hogan to Eva Marie, Hulk Hogan is Ric Flair and Bret Hart put together compared to Eva Marie, son.
Hey.
Hulk Hogan is what Daniel Bryan is in the eyes of everyone else in the fucking world compared to Eva Marie.
The excellence of execution?
He is Kurt Angle.
Yo, facts.
You understand what I'm saying? The level I went to, Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit kind of thing. That's right, I said his name.
Yeah.
He can wrestle. He did what he did, but the man can go. saying? That level. That's what he's trying to say. Yeah. There it is.
Yes.
There it is, buddy.
Yeah.
It's beautiful because I see the Puerto Rican face brewing. She has something to say. I don't think she agrees with the Hulk Hogan talk, but she's really, out of respect for you, she's keeping it to herself. I see her brewing though. She's like flowing in that commercial. Now we're not gonna talk insurance. Yeah, the house is. I flow. I hate Hogan. Yo, she's ready to blow.
I do hate that nigga. I hate Hogan, but
he's blue.
yeah, no. I as much as I hate Hogan, I hate Eva Marie 10 times more. That bitch has to go. All right, she's not making an impact at all. The only impact she's making is getting on our fucking nerves for just existing in the wrestling world. Go away. We don't need you. We let go of a good fucking bitch for you. Girl, bye.
It's funny because
Two good bitches?
the ratings have not changed with her. Nothing has changed. Absolutely nothing. And you let go of 3 talented women, even the chick that nobody knows her name. She has to be more talented than her. I'm sorry. You gotta be honest.
I don't know why Santiago is.
If you suck more than Eva Marie, you should not be near a wrestling ring. Not even as a ref.
You should be on disability.
Huh?
You should be on disability.
Santana Garrett.
I completely agree.
Yeah. There you go, Santana Garrett.
Be in the backstage.
Selling popcorn. Yeah.
Do not get creative. Do not be creative because it doesn't matter at this point. She probably should be. Probably better than them.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Did you see the WWE hired this comedian woman that had no idea what the fuck wrestling was, and they said it doesn't matter. You don't need to know about wrestling. She's a fucking writer.
She was like, "Who's Bobby Lashley?"
Yo,
he was like, "What?"
Show called him Bobby Lashner.
Yeah,
and that's closer than what the fuck this bitch called him. And she writes for Raw.
Hey, we could get hired.
That's who's writing for Raw. No wonder Drew McIntyre keeps getting a fucking title shot.
Yeah,
she don't know who the fuck. Who got it last week? I don't know. Give it to Drew McIntyre.
I'm looking at shows background.
She was getting hired. She goes, "Listen, I know nothing about wrestling." They said that's fine. She literally told them, "I don't know anything about wrestling."
That's their problem.
And they said, "You know more about us."
Their problem. You know, it's been known that, like, since way back, that they hired writers from fucking novelas to a pro wrestling show, a sports entertainment show, if you want to call it, Vince, whatever. Fuck you. It's still pro wrestling.
But he was good,
wrestling. All right?
Yeah, but he's not a wrestler, but he does know about wrestling. Freddie Prinze Jr. is not a wrestler, but he knows about wrestling.
Yes.
He's a fan. But they hired him not knowing that he was a fan. He was like, "Yo, when I got hired,
I gave you the camera when you..."
But he was like, "Yo, but luckily I'm a fan." So I know, you know what I'm saying? But she was like, "I have no idea what the fuck they hired me for." I'm pretty sure they're paying her handsomely. So I'm like, I feel her. I'm like, "Yo, you want me to write some shit I don't know nothing about?" Cool.
Let's make
those checks clear really nice.
Let's make Nikki Cross a fucking superhero.
That was Nikki's idea. That's crazy.
Supposedly.
But you know what's funny?
They let her run with it.
The great thing about that is now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hire I'm gonna hire Paul Heyman to run a sitcom for me. I'm in a company, I'm gonna go, "Paul Heyman, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to write me a comedic sitcom, not based in wrestling. Not based on, I don't want it to be anything about wrestling." He's gonna go, "I don't know how to do that shit." Well, your company's doing the same shit on the other end. Fuck it. Let's see how it goes.
But I bet you he'll give you some shit that's better than what the fuck's happening on Raw. Yeah, he probably would.
He'll piss Paul. You know what I mean? It's what he does. And Paul can do no wrong at this point. He really can't.
This is true.
Except run the company. Should never do that again.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, he did it with no money.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That is a problem.
If your checks are bouncing more than RVD off of Matt after a 5-star frog splash, that's a problem.
This is true.
That is a problem.
Yes. You guys got to get paid. They're killing themselves out there.
Yeah. Literally.
Number one.
Yeah.
Keep your
like New Jack. Rest in peace.
They might as well bring Dixie Carter back. Damn, Walter.
Yeah. Might they do a whole pregnant angle too. They can do a whole pregnant angle. Like remember that AJ Styles was
Oh yeah. Shit.
What?
Yo,
So
so
you-
Just make sure if Dixie's writing it, can we get at least another AJ story saying that's my baby daddy.
That's the one I was talking about. That's
yeah,
the one.
yeah.
Omar's my baby daddy.
Oh,
By the
shit.
way, by the way,
She'll
I
be in
gotta-
a
I gotta-
wheelchair.
two things I gotta acknowledge. First of all, AJ dressed horribly back then. Absolutely fucking. His gear was just rhinestones, atrocious. I mean, I get you're in the South, but Jesus Christ, bro. Wear your shirt, the company shirt, bro. Don't do that to yourself. Two, who the fuck came up with that storyline? Whose idea was that?
Probably the woman they just hired that don't know shit about wrestling.
Ah, there you go. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. She worked for TNA when she was a teenager. Got it.
Yeah, that's why she became a comedian. Because it was funny the shit
this
she was
shit.
doing on Raw. That shit is hilarious. The fuck?
You said I can write better than this. Well, here's your chance.
Yo,
There you go.
and you know, I know we don't like rematches, but I would have liked to seen a conclusion between Cedric the Entertainer and Shelton Benjamin. You
Me
poked
too.
him in the
Yeah.
eye
Wrap it
twice,
up
and now we're just gonna drop
It's gonna
it.
come back around.
We're just gonna
It's gonna
drop
come
it.
back around.
Yeah.
I feel like that should have been the main event of Hell in a Cell.
Yo, that would have made more sense if you're gonna pull Roman Reigns and Rey Mysterio out of it. Yeah, might as well.
I'm saying if you're gonna pull up a perfectly legit main event between a former title holder and a champion, right? Like legit, and you got to replace that shit with a match that nobody will see coming. Well, you don't
Midget
even announce it.
wrestlers.
You just let it happen. Let it happen, and people are gonna go, wait, this is the main event. I mean, with the way that show was going, might as well. Fuck it. Who cares? That show didn't mean anything. Nothing ended. Shit continued. Fuck it.
It was like an episode of Dragon Ball Z. We're
Yeah.
finally gonna see Frieza versus Goku on the next. Like what?
It's like when they make the Dragon Ball and that shit takes 8 episodes and nobody hits them.
Yeah, fuck it.
Next episode is just gonna be making those dragons. Don't worry about it. We'll just keep going. Don't worry about it.
That's it. Yo,
It's
so
frustrating.
real quick. This is gonna be like a lightning question. Boricua, if he's still here, I don't know if Tommy's still here. He wants to know our thoughts on Randy Orton and Broseph, their team. What are our thoughts on their team?
RK bro.
That should have been Lace.
RK no. RK no.
That should have been Lace
I-
question. His team.
You know what's funny? When it first started, I'm with it, right? I get it. Because, Randy's serious and then this dude is a pothead. Understood. Fantastic. All of a sudden, like as it goes along, I'm like, I really don't give a fuck about this whole situation. I stopped caring right away. Because I stopped caring about Matt Reefer a long time ago. I liked him in NXT, but once he came up, I was like, I did not give a shit about him. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I think it's that once I saw him on a fucking scooter, I was like, I'm done.
It's basically how they're writing him. That's all it is. It's how
No,
they're
it is.
fucking writing him. You
Yeah.
know, and it's terrible because he was dope in NXT.
He was.
You know, he was doing his damn thing in NXT, and it created a different dynamic in the type of style that he wrestles. You know, especially one who never wears boots. Eventually, they all convert into boots. You know,
Blakes,
but
what's
he's
going on?
one who's been consistent. That's been just like that's it, chancletas, boom, afuera.
And
That's
Blakes-
it, and he's out. You know, but like you said.
It flipped right out of the
I
fluke.
remember the first time I saw him do it, and then I saw the pigeons, I was like, this is worse than Braun Strowman in the choo-choo train. I said, what the fuck am I watching now? What happened? Pigeons out of his shoes? And fucking choo-choo? What the fuck is going on?
Yo,
They had something going on at the beginning, but then all of
They
a
did.
sudden you have people basically coming out into these Randy Orton's matches where, okay, I get it, you're supposed to be there. Either you're going to help elevate your teammate,
which he can't.
or which you can't because it's Randy Orton. He's going to elevate you. It doesn't work the same way around. Let's just put it that way. There's no comparison. All right. But then not only do you have that, but you're interfering in matches where you're making him lose. And Randy is not a man who likes to lose. he is going to come for you. RK bro, RK no, and he will RKO him instantly. And surprisingly, I don't know what we're waiting for. Maybe because now we are Money in the Bank. If he doesn't get his match in the Money in the Bank, then he's gonna come for Matt Riddle. He's gonna cost him that. Then there's going to be the feud that we've been seeing as of late.
When I first saw them together, instantly I had two thoughts. The first thought was, you broke up Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander for this. And the second thought was legitimately, the fuck for? The fuck for? Why'd you put these motherfuckers together? For no reason. Instantly, I was like, yo, I'm turned off by this shit. You don't need a reason to put Randy Orton on TV. And apparently you don't need a reason to put Matt Riddle on TV either. But you got one now. I personally didn't like Matt Riddle in NXT. I'll give you something he could put on matches. I get it, but I don't get his character. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like it. You people can. That's fine. I don't. There's other people that's been a part of this company for years have not seen a fucking second on Raw, but they're part of the roster. But you need something for these fucking people to do? The Lucha House Party made more sense than this shit. And it's disrespectful to me that you got the Lucha House Party beating up fucking piñatas. The Lucha House Party beating out piñatas. A Puerto Rican and some Mexicans are beating up piñatas. Sorry, bro. I don't get that. But a white man walking in flip-flops with pigeons coming out of his fucking feet, that's acceptable. No, I don't get none of it. I don't like none of it, and I don't want to see none of this shit. And the fact that Matt Riddle won to go into the Money Bank, I was only happy because Drew McIntyre didn't win. Then I see the second chance shit, and I'm like, yo, just give Drew McIntyre the fucking envelope. Just don't even give him the briefcase. Give him the contract. And that's all I gotta say about that. Go ahead. Sorry.
Hey, no, go ahead. You can speak your mind.
I'm just gonna do that for myself to make myself feel better. I'm gonna make myself feel better because everybody's quiet. I feel like I said something wrong, and fuck it.
No, we were just letting you vent. Let it go. It's okay.
The camera again.
That's it. Just let that shit out. Just get it out of your chest. That's it.
So you don't like this chocolate?
Go ahead. Listen, you know what helps with that? Just rub a little bit of Vicks on your chest and it makes you feel 10 times better with that, puppy. You good. You feel good?
Law, not too much. According to state law, not too much.
Yeah, not too much.
Not too much. Not too much.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
No.
Because you'll come for you.
Don't do that at all.
According to state law. Yeah, everywhere. Bleaks is clapping. LaFlanca's like, fuck it. The call-up said they got sent to the main event to do nothing. But yeah, I'm just gonna make mention. King Cuerno, because I forgot his fucking name and I know I pronounced it wrong. And NXT, his Spanish faction to me. There you go. But yeah, there you go. His fraction to me on NXT. Like, I'm like, yo, they're actually doing shit with Spanish wrestlers. I'm proud of that. Yes. I'm proud of that. I was proud to see the Hurt Business, and I'm proud of the Spanish people that's actually being serious.
Of a successful.
Yes.
Yes. But it's still like a slap in the face when you think that you had fucking Sin Cara, which you couldn't do nothing, and fucking this nigga they just let go. You see, I'm Kalisto. There you go. I'm so fucking worked up. I can't think of names. Let it out. It's okay. The state law bullshit is all over again. Now for real, yes. Like show's lifting his hand up in the Skype meetings, like, yo, state law here. You're gonna have to shut up, Toe. I see him.
I wanted to test it out, bro.
No. He wants me. Hold on, I'm gonna put the camera on me so that way you don't get distracted by them. He wants me to shut the fuck up, and I get it. But you know what? I can't do it.
Oh, I'm not. I raised my hand before you started talking. You ain't noticed, but
Lay wants me to shut the fuck up too.
in the rage that he went into, no, he was not gonna notice that.
Even Lopez
Nah, I wasn't looking at you at all.
Exactly. He blacked out on us real quick. I
Yep.
was like, this ain't even looking at anybody. He's just
Yeah, I
flowing, man.
was talking to whoever the wrestling gods are. But go ahead. I'll give y'all the floor. Go ahead. Whoever wants to take it.
No.
we
Right,
was gonna
sure.
move on to another topic. That's what I was gonna do. No flaws. I was gonna ask y'all. Did y'all see my boy Braun?
He's looking jacked.
Ooh,
Braun Strowman.
Ooh,
Sonny, what's going on?
that's Braun.
Oh yeah, Braun. Yeah.
Ooh,
Telling you, son, Braun.
he's getting ready for
Movie.
something.
Movies, bro.
That's it.
Movies.
Yeah.
So he
Easily.
is looking incredible.
Movies, Disney Plus shows, DC movies. Fuck are you doing? Just go.
Yo, a buddy cop film between him and the Mountain. Sells
Yeah.
itself. Fast 10.
Perfect.
Braun Strowman. He
There
kills
we go.
John Cena, and boom, now he's the new brother of Dominic Toretto.
There you go.
It writes itself. It writes itself.
There you go.
And boom.
And how do you
now
explain that? Because
Toretto.
his father got around. The Toretto pops got around.
That's it. His father was a Rolling Stone.
Yes, he was.
Then he rolled his car, literally.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes. All right.
But this man was pretty much swimming with elephants, cuddling with tigers, swimming with tigers.
He was making love to the elephant. He was
Yeah.
frolicking in the water.
Yeah, he had to write that was a female elephant. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you know, I want to say Zuffa, but that's a video game company. One of those animal rights activist shit would have canceled him.
WWF.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, surprising, right?
Word. I like Sonny's motivation.
Peter, right? Peter? Is it Peter?
Peter, I think
That
so.
gets all sensitive when you say something about animals in a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
If you mention
Peter, fuck yourself.
if you mention an animal, period, you gotta get canceled.
Fight.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
So
go.
Peter, here. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
You say.
Fuck all of you.
Yeah, if you go, yo, my dog the other day, Peter just interrupts you, you're muted, and all you hear is,
Go fuck yourself.
that's it. That's it.
So
That's it. It's over.
it's over.
It's we're copyrighted already. Yo,
Yeah.
Sonny said we out to AEW September. What's up? Like, hey,
We
I'm
down.
down.
it's looking good. I'm
Yeah, I'm in.
yo,
Okay.
that'll be
I
a
swear to
stream
God,
all
if
itself.
I go to that thing and Santana Ortiz do not wrestle. I'm gonna be so tight.
Yo,
I'm gonna be so tight.
that would be horrible.
You imagine and then Kingston don't wrestle. I'll be like, yo, what? They're from New York. What are you doing?
Yo, but he's promoting a lot of New York. I just saw the Bronx. He put pictures of the. I was like,
he has a clothing line called Born Nasty,
yes,
and that's what he's doing. Yeah, and if you
Nice.
see his Instagram, he's always looking over the BX. You know, apparently the only person that likes a view of the BX is Santana. Respect him.
hey.
No problem.
I
Me
want
too.
to see the BX popular one day. You know, it's always been
It
my
will be.
dream
It will
to
be.
square Martin.
Yeah. It will, yeah. I'm
Yo,
definitely down to see that.
Bleak said Peter stands for people eat tasty animals. I agree.
That, my friend, will get you canceled.
This is true.
What?
So I like whoever said that. I'm with that.
That's my
And once
boy.
again,
That's my boy Bleaks right there.
League is in the building.
Peter. That was good.
Yes. And just
I
in
like
case
that.
if you didn't hear what Lay said while I did the boom 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 boom, I'm pretty sure he said, "Yo, Peter, go fuck yourself."
Mm-hmm. Go fuck yourself.
That's the word. AEW in Queens, that shit's gonna bring out the hood. Word. No, it's
Yeah.
definitely gonna.
Absolutely. Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, you got certain wrestlers that are exactly that people have been dying to see themselves in.
Yes.
So it's gonna make perfect sense. You're gonna see all them flags waving. Get ready.
Yo, I just want.
They're gonna be so many flags.
I just want to show y'all.
Nice.
I had to. That's it. That's it. But no, yeah.
Really good.
I'm down for
Probably
that.
some really drunk Mexicans in there. So.
Yo, for real. Yo, but I'm not gonna lie. I go to the WWE the holiday tour the day after Christmas, and there's mad white people there. One dude was looking at my shirt. I had the Brock Lesnar, the exit sign shirt, and my this guy was like, "Oh, we got a Brock Lesnar guy over here. We got a John Cena guy over here," and I'm looking at him like, Motherfucker, who asked you to narrate this shit? We're walking into Madison Square Garden. What the fuck are you doing? Don't judge me, bitch.
Are you doing a video package?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing right now, you asshole?
What are you, beyond the mat with Bret Hart? Like, the fuck out of here.
You got this guy over here, this guy over here. Hey, look, I got a douchebag in front of me.
Look at that.
Fucking asshole. Douche in front of me. Yeah, there you go.
Look at what we found here. Fucking asshole.
I remember, it's funny. I remember I was going to a bar. I don't know if I was going to go like that, by the way. Don't worry about that. And I see, like, everybody's coming out of Madison Square Garden, right? Literally, everybody on 34th. There's a dude walks in with one of the chairs, right? And I said, did he steal that? Did you steal that? He goes, no, I bought it. I was like, how much that run you? Yeah, like 3 something. I was like, you paid 300 and some odd dollars for a chair? Yeah, but look whose face is on it. That's John Cena's face, dude.
Oh, you shit on it.
$300 for John Cena's face.
They should have paid you to take it.
Sit on it. Sit on his face.
Yo,
Go right there. He goes, the way you're making that sound, is that not what you're going to do? You're going to sit on John Cena's face.
Hey,
then I got off my stop.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You've never heard a whole train car be like, yo, that's fucked up. Pay $300 some odd dollars to sit on John Cena's face.
I know somebody.
Yo,
I know somebody that would have paid that.
Two questions. Yeah, 2 questions. Like, 1, whose face would you rather it be? And 2, how much would you pay for that? Because, $300 is way too much for a fucking chair. That chair better vibrate and jerk me off.
Agreed. Not my cup of tea, but it'd have to be like Sasha or Bailey or something like that. It's not gonna be fucking
sit on their face.
It's not gonna be fucking Brock. That's not happening.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And 2, my man, the moment that she hits triple digits, you're gonna go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna pay triple digits for a fucking chair. That's not happening. I don't care where it's from. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who signed it. Not happening. Sorry. My man, how much is that? That's 30. Sold. That's $400. You can go fuck yourself with that chair.
Yep. He could have bought.
Literally, turn it sideways.
He could have bought
your ass.
He could have bought the belt for that much.
Yeah.
That would have been perfectly acceptable.
I'm looking at the chair. I'm like, I thought he stole it. Would have been a way cooler story. Like, I just took the chair and bounced. Hey, my man, dope.
I thought you can. I thought they came with the tickets. Front fucking row. Yo, this is mine. I paid for the seat, literally.
Yeah, but I was like, you couldn't have not seen a person more confused. Like, wait, you really? And then I see because it's like it was the cushion was away from me. Then he goes, like,
he showed you
that shit. I wouldn't have showed you that.
He goes, John Cena? You're sitting on John Cena's face?
Yo, I get the cups.
But by the way, proudly, he's also. I'm like, shit down, man. Fuck this. I want to hit you with the chair now.
Damn, son. I get the cups when I go because they have everybody's face on it. But I purposely do not have John Cena's face towards me when I drink. That's just.
I turn it away from you.
I turn it away from you.
You can't look at me, no.
Yeah, they do that slick shit. They do that slick shit with me where they put Sasha next to Roman. It's like, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? Roman, you cool now. You Samoan. I'll dig it.
Good.
Someone else is selling Mrs. Sacco for $160 starting bid. Yo, that's been in his nutsack and in someone else's mouth. $160. I'm not. Nah.
By the way, the fun part about Mr. Sacco, right, is that it's honestly most of the time the same sock. He takes that sock for like 2 months and runs with it. So it's just nut juice in other people's mouths. My man, you get that man up call near me, bro. I'm breaking his fingers on some Pete Dunne shit. I'm just
and not
away from me.
And not with the risk of sounding gay. That's Mick Foley's nuts. That's not like someone like a guy who's well conditioned nuts. Like that's not like The Rock's nuts. Or
he's in sweats.
Yeah,
no, he's in sweats.
And in a shirt,
his gear.
Word.
I prefer that shit that he had, that glove that he had.
Yeah, for real.
I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Listen, roll me up. Roll
Yo,
the tights.
Dead
Whatever
ass.
you do, just don't do that shit.
that ass.
Yo,
Yo,
I'll get DQ'd every time I face McFoley. I'll get the chair shot right. I'm gonna be 0-30 against Mick. Easy.
yo. You see the oh, he changed it. But I was like, you see the picture that show got up there for you.
Oh, Lay's favorite chair.
Who's that?
Yeah, this is the chair that you would buy. Like,
And
That's the chair.
it's animated.
That's a chair I would buy, piss on, and then set on fire.
Awesome.
yeah,
I would literally buy it, piss on it, and set it on fire in that order.
yo,
Anytime you
for
open
30
it.
for 30
Awesome.
bucks, I agree with you.
$30?
For 30 bucks, fuck
for
it.
$300?
Yeah, no.
There is no way I'm gonna pay $300 for anything that has to do with The Miz. Listen, I saw his shitty movies. I streamed his shitty movies.
I didn't even see it.
I saw 2 of them, and I was like, yo, it can't be that bad. No, it's worse.
Yo, after I saw the Marine 1, I said, you're done. You lost any kind of hope with me.
The one with Ted DiBiase is even worse.
Oh shit. Yo,
Remember him?
oh yeah, I remember him. What a waste. Yo, show. Sonny says, show you blind, not deaf, speak up, fool.
Oh, snap, my bad. I thought I was talking loud enough.
No, I think he's just trying to get you to talk in general. He's like, yo, I'm tired of toe tags ranting about some white boy in chancletas. Shows, we need you to speak.
Oh shit.
It sounded personal.
Yeah, for real.
They don't want to hear it.
That came from the gut.
Yeah, for real.
Shut the fuck up and somebody else speak.
Yeah. Show, what would you rather buy, a $300 chair or a $160 ball juice sock?
Damn.
$300 chair.
Can I have another option?
$300
Just can go fuck themselves.
Because the sock, I mean, it could be any sock. Somebody could have just drawn in it, sold it for $160.
Do you want to verify like Mick Foley's DNA on the nutsack of it? Is that what you want?
I mean, if
You
I
want to
pay
verify it?
$160 for it, you better.
Hey, listen. I want to see if some Foley juice is on this.
You better
you
come
better
with a
throw lemon
certificate.
oil on.
It said lemon oil?
Lu-
Throw some lemon
I
oil.
just want to know what type of conversation that I come back to, because all of this just sounds all types of wrong right now. And due to state law, I'm not quite sure what the fuck is going on right now.
It's called raw.
All right.
I'll let Blaze explain.
No, Jesus,
All right. So I was explaining to these fellas, right, that I was headed to a bar, and all of a sudden on 34th, all the WWE fans came in, right? I guess it was a Sunday, so I was like, I guess it was a house show. Whatever. They came in. So there was a dude with a chair. I'm like, oh, it's cool. I think he stole it. That's awesome. I go, dude, did you steal that? He goes, no, I bought it. I goes, how much? Like 300 something. And then he goes, I'm sorry, who's haunted? John Cena. So you paid $300 to sit on John Cena's face. What the fuck, man? And he's proud about it too. I'm like, then I said, I go, you paid $300 to sit on John Cena's face. He goes, what, the way you're making it sound? That's exactly it. $300 to sit on John Cena's face. That face.
So he asked me would I rather buy the chair
Well,
or the
sock
sock?
you're missing that part. So Bleaks in the chat says
that part, that was you.
Yeah, someone said Bleaks in the chat said that someone's selling Mississauga for $160 right now. And I said, remember, that shit was in his bowl sack for the whole match and then went in somebody's mouth. So would you rather pay $300 for John Cena chair or $160 for ball sack sock?
Hey, listen, man. Man.
Why pay $300 a tea
I'm gonna
bag?
take that sock and I'm gonna flip it.
I have this guy on my
$700.
ass. I don't
There's
know.
a big Foley fan somewhere that loves that dude.
Yep.
And I'll be also like, yo, I don't even touch
see
it. I'm like,
anybody behind you, show.
Yeah.
that's true.
No, we
There's
can't see
nobody
him.
behind We can't see that person.
Yeah, we can't see him.
I just
You
see
can't
a
see
red
how
light.
they do that.
Show don't get
When
it.
you do this, you're
I
visible
know,
all of a
that's
sudden.
what I said.
Show is dead ass about to be like,
Wait a minute.
My backups are no longer working. What's going on here?
just that one we can't see. We saw all the other ones.
This one that Gigi will see.
Damn sure saw that chair.
Yo, Sonny said that show's father's Coco Beware.
Sit on that guy's face.
Hey,
Bruh.
Tribal kick right there. I mean, for the chair. For the chair. I mean, listen, I already got his cousin and John Cena back there, so I
Hey.
mean,
Oh,
I
she
gotta
got the
keep
chair.
it
but
fresh.
she,
She
but
got the chair right there.
but she stole that shit.
Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No. That was gifted to me.
She stole that shit.
Gifted. Shit.
Man, yeah, stop it. Y'all Puerto
My
Ricans keep
skinny ass ain't gonna
calling
be
the
stealing no
bar.
goddamn chair and think I'm gonna run. I smoke. I can't run and fucking steal a chair at the same time.
A
I
bar.
might hit the nigga though with the chair. Super kick that shit right to his face and then maybe walk away, you know. Get lost in the
Obviously, run with a
somewhere.
chair. You gotta be on some.
Hey, swing it like you swinging it in the ring. Get away from me.
Toma.
Ah,
Now
man.
you gotta throw it at someone's face.
That chair is too heavy for me to swing. I have to utilize other things like my legs so I can go ahead and kick. If I run and do like a high flying kick, I can benefit from that. I can't benefit from taking the chair and just no, I'm too slow.
What are
The
you?
chair's
What are
too
you,
heavy.
Brody Lee?
I lift that chair up and I can listen. Yes.
Is that the type of wrestler you would be?
Yo, you know
Yes.
what would benefit you, Gigi? Some brolic calves. It
We
just
got him on OnlyFans.
it's like a circle. Because the triangle has corners. It's like a circle. It comes back to the beginning of the conversation.
Wait a minute. What the fuck did the triangle have to do with anything? What did you say that? I'm trying to go. It's like a circle. The triangle has corners.
It's true. But we haven't reached the death triangle yet.
Not yet.
Sonny's trying to
Right.
figure out if Coco Beware's, because apparently show's father is Coco Beware.
He said
And he
I look
wants to
like
know
Coco
if the
Beware.
pirate is the pirate.
The parrot.
The parrot is still alive.
No, you said it
I'm
was
pretty sure that thing is dead. I'm pretty sure that parrot is dead.
The
Probably.
pirates are dead, but
The
the
pirates-
pirates
yeah,
still
the-
left.
That's
Yeah.
right. The pirates are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coco Beware
Remember
sold the
WWE had
parrot
a
to
pirate?
pirates.
Remember the WWE had a pirate?
Oh yeah.
Remember that guy?
Yes.
Remember that guy?
The whole 3 weeks.
Yeah.
that girl.
Swung in on a rope.
Oh yeah, the
Thought that
girl.
was cool.
Yeah, the girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was like, wasn't that his sister or like cousin?
It was his incest sister. They were fucking, but they weren't in a
were not.
relationship. They were brother
Yeah.
and sister, but they were fucking, but not in a relationship. They weren't serious, so that's what made it okay.
What?
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yes. That whole storyline was just.
The only way incense works is if you're not serious about it.
Yeah, this is true.
That's true.
Yeah.
What?
Yo,
They're
ask anybody
siblings
in
with
Alabama.
benefits.
Ask anybody in Alabama. As long as you and your sister are not serious, you're fine.
Yeah. It's only weird when you're a sister wife.
Yeah. When it's casual,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Siblings with
But
benefits.
Alabama, Arkansas, Nebraska, I can keep naming you guys.
Florida.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Hey, fuck it. We're out there.
Not even by. He's not wrong. Hey, Texas, I'm not gonna leave you out either.
Hey, it's always bigger in
Lone
Texas.
Star State, these nuts. Anyway, topic. Show topic. My bad. We got really sidetracked.
All right, AEW, man.
Bleak said, "Don't say Virginia." Nah, we cool. They have guns in Virginia.
And nice beach weather. There it is.
You wanted it, I got you.
There you go. Just die. Oh wait, you don't have hair. My bad.
No, but it's all right. It's all right. It's the new day and age. He has to do that shit to his beard. Boom.
Drew,
right
there you go.
Here's that color.
You can't feel the top. You gotta feel the
You
bottom, bro.
don't look like a reverse Cisco.
That's it.
Just
You.
It looked like a little oots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can find him a fucking parrot in Times Square. Just go grab one of them niggas that got one of them animals and shit. You find them everywhere.
Oh man, he does look like me though.
What?
Hey, he ain't leave me no money though. I'm broke.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Word. He ain't
Guess
leave
what?
me no
So
money.
is he.
Shit, he got the longest losing record in the world. He better get paid for that shit. He hasn't won a match yet. He's been wrestling since 1943.
What was he? A heel? What was he?
Yo, he was a good guy.
He won a couple matches. Brooklyn Brawler, on the other hand.
Hey.
Wait a minute. You said Coco Beware was the heel?
No.
Oh.
Back in them days, show you was a heel, baby face, or black, and he was the black.
Not a jobber.
Yeah, no.
Was it back in the days?
Wait,
Was there a
there's
face
no way you're
wrestler?
there's no way you're a heel.
Somebody big?
You
Coco
gotta-
Beware is not a heel's name. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he got a pirate on his shoulder.
Got it.
Hey, the pirate could be vicious. You never know. But yeah, any good black wrestlers back in the days? Did they let
Jim Brown
anybody
was good.
shine?
By the way, his name was Jim Brown. That was his name. I'm not even making that shit up. Jim Brown was good. That's the guy that when Piper came out, half black, half
Bad,
white.
you talking about Bad News Brown?
And he's brown. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's Bad News Brown.
Okay.
And I was like the
Still a
running.
bad name.
Yeah, it was like the running back
Oh my
isn't.
God.
Yeah, Bad News Brown. But no, he was the
Tony
best.
Atlas.
Yeah, Tony Atlas and Rocky Johnson.
Yeah.
Those would have to been the, and Ron Simmons in WCW, because he was
They
champion.
actually put the belt on him.
Yes, for like
Think
a
about that.
month, right?
A wrestling company in the South did it first. Think about that
They
shit.
always said they'll rise again.
True.
No, but yeah, it's sad because even today we talked about Keith Lee, Chris Lee's brother, but we spoke about that. It was like the reason why he wasn't champion is because he's black. Then they put it on Bobby Lashley on some Luke. See, we're not racist, but I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
And look where it's leading us now. Look where it's leading us now right now.
How long did it take them to put it on The Rock?
Shit, Austin had to
Right.
leave,
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
and
Austin
if-
had the lead.
And if you think about it, ever since he stopped the Rocky Maivia and went straight Rocky, he was Samoan.
Yeah.
Even in the Nation of Domination, he was more Samoan than anything else. Like you couldn't even tell he was half black until they're like, oh, who the first black WWE champion is The Rock? What? He's Samoan. It's like, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have to give it to him. Yeah, but they didn't promote him as that.
We're like this. How long did it take Booker T to win it?
Shit.
You can thank Hogan for that one.
He had to hurt Stone Cold.
Well, no, Stone Cold got hurt by accident. He was full of sweat and fell off that table. He slipped off that table. Booker T didn't hurt him.
Yeah, he admitted it.
But let's think about that Triple H match where it took him 30 fucking seconds to pin him. I was
Yep.
like, I'm sorry. Let me get this right. Oh, I've seen people kick out way faster. You know what? No, I'm not going to do this myself. So I'm going to just call him a racist prick.
You want
Everybody's gonna be like, oh, but it's Triple H, NXT. You can, everybody that's going to say that can eat bags of dicks.
You got the
'Cause he
floor.
always was.
You got the floor, Leg. Go ahead, handle
So
your business.
It's the worst thing ever. How do you run Raw for like almost like 4 to 5 years, just not losing anybody? You have Goldberg, you have Booker T, you have Jeff, you have all these talents that should be champion, and yet you mobilist son of a bitch, are the champ. You're not Shawn, you're not The Undertaker, you're not Austin, you're not The Rock. Shit, you're not even Hogan. Fuck. So frustrating, man. So many great champions you could have been. RVD. Still boggles my mind how he was the best thing in the invasion and he didn't get a title shot. Triple H was champion. Fuck me. Seriously. What the fuck? What is the deal? And now you got the opposite. You got a great champ on one side and you got this shit you over here. And it's all your fault, Triple H. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry.
I thought was working it together because he was the one telling Vince McMahon, like, yo, stop taking
appreciate
my
you,
NXT
Blake.
people. Like, he didn't want Aleister Black to go up. Like, yo, I got
Tell little mama I said what's
Yeah,
up.
'cause he didn't want them to do that to him what he's done to everybody else in the past. Pretty much.
Yep.
Fuck him. That's pretty much it. He knows the game. All puns intended. He's done it.
Yeah.
All right, that was.
That's very true. I mean, there's so many NXT call-ups that were just failures. Not for
Mhm.
nothing. Biggest one is Bo Dallas.
Oh
And they could
man.
have done
Wow.
so much with Bo Dallas.
My gosh.
You know, he was an NXT champion. He went to the main roster, and then he was just straight up basura.
At that time,
You
he was
know,
the longest
gimmick
reigning
didn't
champ.
work.
You mean you didn't believe?
Yeah, nothing. I mean, I believed
No.
because I watched NXT, so I believed.
Believe. And yo,
This thing was this, right? You did this, right? Yeah, this.
Yep.
yeah.
Like
Not
it's
even
not
this,
up, it's not
this.
down. I believe.
And
All right, I'm with it. Fuck it. Yeah, he runs around the ring like an idiot. Just let him win.
yo, and then you put him in the B team,
Uh-huh.
and
Yep.
that started.
He got over.
Yeah, it started gaining
they were
traction,
getting over.
and they said nope,
It was
sight,
good.
sight.
No.
It's like
We're not gonna do this. No, you're getting way too much hype, and you don't need it. Nope.
It's
Nope.
the-
No.
and
And then they
it's the-
became the entourage of the Miz, right?
What?
And
Miztourage.
and
yeah,
the Miztourage, you know, and
Who?
not for nothing, it was good at one point because it actually helped them elevate. Oh, okay, there are a couple tag teams that, you know, they're still. We went from the B team to the A list, right? That's the whole thing. And now we could have basically used Bo Dallas to basically start something with his actual brother Bray Wyatt.
and everybody wanted to see
Why
that.
can we
They
have
actually
that?
started to look alike. So like, wait, you guys aren't
Absolutely.
related, are you?
Bo Dallas is starting to grow the beard and everything like that. Bray already has his, you know. Bo is not trying to, you know, put dreads on his head or anything like that. But you know what? They both look alike. They could have been the Wyatt family, and they should have. In all honesty, they should have put both of them with Luke Harper. And you can have an extra as Eric Rowan. We didn't need Braun Strowman, to be quite honest with you, at that point in time. They just shoved him because they were like, well, he looks like a big, scary guy that could be with the swamp because he looks like this. Let's just stick him in there. That's essentially what they did with Braun Strowman. What
Word.
they should have done is basically put Bo with him, make him grow his goatee out and everything like that, and they could have really had something. Not to say that, not to dismiss anything that the Wyatt family has done, period. Because the work that they have done is phenomenal. You know, it definitely put a 3-person fraction to
On the
kind
map,
of look
yeah.
good with the Shield and everything like that. Yeah, it's solidifying them, especially during that time where we were kind of watching a lot of like Lucha Underground matches where we saw a fraction of 3 people going against for championship bouts. Because you had Ivelisse,
And
what's
Helico
that? Oh my God. Angelico and Havoc.
and Son of Havoc, yeah.
And Son of Havoc. You know, and that shit was dope, to be honest. That was one of like the matches of the year for me.
That's when they had the trios title.
Yes.
Yep. And that was unique. I love that shit. You know,
Yep.
I wish they can bring that shit to WWE, but they can't even figure out this shit right now with his fucking regular tag team belts.
They can't
And
even
that's the
figure shit
problem.
out with tag teams.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
They go,
Both the women and the men.
yeah. They go, oh, LOD, you're a tag team? No. We could do one better. You're Animal. Be with Heidenreich.
What?
I didn't understand that. I was like, wait, the guy who raped Michael Cole?
Yes.
No, I'm not a fan of that. I don't like
Oh.
that. No. I mean, no, not the part where he raped Michael Cole. I got a problem with that.
Oh,
I just don't put him in LOD.
and then
What?
and then let's take the world's greatest tag team, split them up, and put Haas in another fucking tag team. I love that shit. Let's break up tag teams to put them in other tag teams. For what? It's
That's
not
what they-
like you
that's-
break up
that's
one
what they
and
do with the
come out with 2.
Iconics.
Yeah,
We did that with the Iconics.
for no fucking
like,
reason.
wait,
On the title
They
and
were in
everything.
tag team. Why would you put him with someone less than them?
You know what I don't
And
get?
most likely we're going to see them together in the same fucking company being a tag team.
Yep.
They're so much better together than what they are separate. They are pretty much were born to be a solidified tag team for all of their wrestling career. Eventually, you're going to have each woman go ahead and individually go for something else, but you're always going to have that friend that's always going to be there with you. These two are 2 peas in a pod. You can't have one without the other. It's a fucking BOGO. You buy one, you get the other one.
Yeah, and I hate that they break them up like, oh, we're gonna do a singles run. Why don't you just fucking do a singles run with her and keep her in the fraction? Like Big E could have been in the New Day and still went on a singles run. Kofi did it.
The Rock didn't have to leave
We
the
might
Nation of
end
Domination.
up seeing that though with the draft coming up, especially knowing that Big E is probably gonna go to Raw.
If they're gonna do this draft, like honestly, I think this draft should be a complete mix up of everything. Like change every single wrestler on each show, and if you're gonna put the New Day back together, put them back on a completely brand new run show instead of like, oh, we're just gonna draft 15 people. Well, 90% of the people you drafted last year, I haven't seen on fucking TV. They're probably released right now.
You did it. You just did it. You did it, man. You couldn't one episode without doing something like that. Now they're all gone.
Yeah.
50 mass releases.
I'm gonna get hired.
Yeah. Hold on, wait. Let me see. Let me check the feed real quick. Do the New York State law.
She got released.
We'd like to wish Big E on his
They
future
released
endeavors.
Paul Wonderful. They released Paul Wonderful.
Oh no, he's
From
dead.
life.
Yeah,
From life.
yeah. Show killed him.
Released him from life. So,
Hey, it's a good way to start the show. Got your attention.
Right.
I wanted to make sure y'all was on your
that's
feet.
true. I know there's somebody like, Paul Wonderful. What the hell? I was like, oh, no, we did good.
It was hilarious. He said, "Yo, I didn't see that in my feeds." I'm like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I'm
was
not-
right away. That you would have seen that right away.
What up, Pootie?
WWE signed him to announce Paul Wonderful passed away.
They got me. Uh-oh.
No, but yeah, that would have been a big deal. In my head, I was like, he died. That must have been years ago, because I did not see that anywhere recently.
I must have misheard or something. I apologize for that one.
And yo, not for nothing, show. Like when a wrestler dies, when either if I know them or not, it still hits me. Like I don't know about y'all, but when a wrestler dies to me, it hits me. Not like hard, but it hits me. Like when Brody Lee died, it hit me. Yeah, when Vader died, it hit me.
That was tough.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that I be on some damn son. Like people thought that I took off of school when Eddie Guerrero died. I was just cutting class. Like in high school, I was a dick. I would cut 2 weeks at a time. But people were like, "Yo, dude, we honestly thought that you was like you just didn't want to come in because Eddie Guerrero died, because that's how big of a wrestling fan I was." When my mom called me up and was like, "Yo, Eddie Guerrero died," I was like, "What?" She called me from work. She's like, "Yo, Eddie Guerrero died." I was like, "Nah, there's no fucking way." And then I see it on the news and then Raw how he died. I'm like, "Damn, son." Yeah, Brody Lee, Benoit. Even Benoit was shocked.
No. The thing about
Benoit
Benoit
was
is
very
the
shocking.
way it happened, what happened, the situation. I was like, damn, man, Roy Rage is legit.
Yeah.
And concussions are as well.
Are we ever
All
gonna
that shit
tackle that
mixed in?
subject? Do we have the balls to go into Benoit?
Yo, we told Peter to go fuck themselves, and I just went on a rant with Hulk Hogan and told you that you about to be. We got the balls.
Okay. I think we should save that though. That's got to be like a podcast in itself.
Yeah. You can detail. It's funny because I was watching.
He's still active.
I was watching a match with Eddie versus Chris Benoit in WCW. They're like Eddie singlet Eddie. They're like Eddie still has bad promos and bad haircut. Eddie, not before he got jacked and then came out and hated everybody. I was like, oh shit, these guys. It was great. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then everything went left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boy,
By the way, I saw a match with Alex Wright. I forgot how much I didn't like his face. I love his music. Look.
Oh yeah.
By the way, you can put that song to anything. It's kind of like the Guile theme. Works with damn near anything.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I remember I'm like, with his beat. All of a sudden, I see his face, and I'm like, yo, I really don't like his face. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was too German.
He was sexy. He was a sexy white boy. No, he was portrayed as he was German, but he really wasn't. Okay?
Dos Wonder Kid.
What was he?
He was. Fuck, man.
British? Was he British?
Probably
'Cause
California.
I know he has a wrestling school. I know he has a wrestling school now. Like he has one.
Is he?
Proper wrestler.
Oh, he got a wrestling school, Canadian.
Oh yeah, no, he is a German former pro wrestler. Yeah. From
Oh,
British
okay.
German. There we go.
There he is.
I was like,
And now
he's white.
pumping your back.
Yes. Yeah, he looks like he's
My man
enjoying that
is
shit. So.
46 years old.
Yo, do yourself a
Really?
favor, Gigi.
He's
Look how
young.
excited Alex Ryan is to be humping his back. Look at his face. How excited he is.
Yo, I mean,
Woo.
if he
I mean that hair.
show, if you can still feel that after Big E and Xavier Woods, he should be excited. I'm just saying. There you go.
Right, there it is.
Hey.
There it is.
Hey, get it.
Hey. Oh, he's doing slow motion too.
Oh, you in the
Hey.
South Factory. He's
Yeah,
right behind
keep
you
it-
getting it in.
Keep it sweet.
Oh man.
Look at, see that? I don't know, but it's all about his face. I was like, no. But yeah, AEW.
Yeah, what a segue. What a fucking segue. Yo, Lay. That's it. That's the only way to get to AEW.
Yeah.
No problem,
All
Drake.
right, what's your question? Sure, I'm sorry.
I wanted to know about the other team. How did they do with? I don't know if you guys watched Dynamite. This is the second show. They competing. We got another show. I don't know if you guys are watching it.
Dynamite was on Friday, right?
Yeah, it's usually the
Yeah.
day after our
Saturday?
podcast. Yeah.
It's usually on Wednesday, but because of the NBA Finals, it's on Friday. Today, this week is gonna be on Saturday.
Yeah.
Damn.
He wants to talk
What
about that fake
happened
MMA
on
fight. He wants to talk about that
Yeah.
fake MMA fight. That's what the show wants to talk about.
That's the only thing I didn't like.
Nice.
I got a
That's
chance
what
to see that.
was.
And as an MMA fan, it was a shit show.
Exactly.
Because
It was
because-
terrible.
Wardlow does not know how to fight. So that's the problem. You got to get somebody in there with some kind of boxing experience to make it look a little more legit. Hager knows what he's doing, but Wardlow looked like a fucking lost monkey in there.
You saw it? You saw it? Did you see the match?
I did.
He pulled out a fucking Hurricanrana in the middle of the fucking third
he
round.
did. He definitely did. Out of nowhere. I was like, wait, that's
That's
not
UFC.
what you're supposed to do in MMA. The Superman punch off the off the octagon and everything like that, like what he did. That I've seen.
I've seen that
is
before, yeah.
believable for me. Yeah, we've seen
Absolutely.
that. But her Karana, nigga, you're supposed to portray this as a bullshit ass MMA fight, and you're doing wrestling moves.
You should have done a
And you know
flying
what?
armbar.
And Hager
Flying
fucking-
armbar.
He
Yeah.
fucking sold it. He fucking made himself fly. All right? Because that boy flew.
I know for a fact that Hager went to American Top Team. That's the gym he trains in, and he got so much shit for it. He's like, "What the fuck were you doing? What the fuck were you doing? You could pick any other match to have. Come on, bro.
But
Asshole."
I honestly, I thought it was okay for what it was. You know, it was bullshit to begin with, but it was better than the fucking ending of the fucking Blood and Guts match. But it actually felt more real when Sammy Guevara came out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, you know, you could tell this is bullshit. But then Sammy Guevara came, was like, yo, he really wants to fuck these people up. It's like he jumped the cage like if he was Nate Diaz or some shit. It's like, yo, this man really wants to fuck some. He wants to smoke. Let's
It was
go.
that Jake Shields fight. It was that Jake
Yeah.
Shields fight. Getting ready. Get it. Oh no. Jason Mayhem Miller.
Yes.
Jason Mayhem Miller.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
not for nothing
Yeah.
though. A big part of me was like, are they gonna keep the cage for the rest of the show? They better. Like, I want to see wrestling matches in this fucking cage. Please. No.
Yeah, right.
Right after that, they put. I don't know what did they pre-record that or did they really like break down the ring that fast?
I think it might
They
have been
probably pre-record that.
Yeah.
At this point, you're still gonna have the fans out there. You're still gonna have whoever's out there, and whatever the case may be, and it's still gonna get recorded. But yeah, I have a pretty good feeling that was pre-recorded.
Absolutely. I can't think of it. I mean, it had to be. You know what I'm saying? Because even when they break down the cage, and then that's why they don't do those blue cage matches anymore in the WWE, because it takes so fucking long to break that goddamn thing down. That's why they do those. They do the drop, pick up.
Yeah. Even though
Drop it down when-
That's why they didn't want to fucking change the Hell in the Cell. They're like, nah, we put this shit up on Friday, que se
We gotta
queda
use it.
until Monday.
we
We'll
gotta
figure
use
it out.
again.
Monday night.
We gotta
That's
use it again. We gotta get the money
Yep.
out of this shit, bro.
Money work.
I do miss that blue cage
Word.
though.
You know what? You know what's funny? You know, those are the matches I was really never a fan of, like escaping the cage.
Yes,
Because I'm like, yo, if it's a cage match, it should end the feud, not you run away.
makes sense.
I can run away faster than you. All right. No. Put a top on that shit and let them fucking beat the shit out of each other and figure it out afterwards. I'll never see you again. I won't see you again until next year when we have another feud. That's why I love the Hell in the Cell. You know what I'm
I
saying?
actually missed the climbing the big. Oh, he's gonna do it. He's grabbing the leg.
But
Oh,
if you see a match with a Hardy, once he goes up there, you're like, yo, Jeff is gonna jump off that goddamn thing.
That's
you know
true.
for a fact. A Hardy boy in any match is gonna jump off whatever the fuck the highest point is.
Oh, one of the Hardy. I don't
Well,
think Matt is that.
No, Matt has
Matt-
done it before.
Matt jumped off of a crane and
That's
smacked his head on the concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking.
And for some reason,
Oh,
kept
man, that's
wrestling.
so scary.
That
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
wolf.
that I didn't agree with. I honestly
Yeah.
think they should have been on some. Yo, Matt's hurt. Sammy, stay down there. Both of y'all gonna get counted out, and we'll deal with this shit on Dynamite.
Yep. But no, they wanted to continue the match.
For real,
And they shouldn't have never. The ref should have just stopped it right then and there.
he should have. Yeah.
And you can tell, like fucking Matt was like literally, he had to hold him up. Sammy had to hold him up. There was
Yeah,
no
no,
way
yeah.
It
of
was like the
yo,
Logan Paul fight.
he helped him. Yeah.
I got you. We got to get through this, bro. No, I'm concussed. Let me
And
go.
even,
Yes.
and even Hardy's wife, Matt Hardy's wife,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
she
went
was.
fucking crazy. And
She
she
had-
blew up on Twitter. She's like, you guys must be out your fucking mind telling me that he didn't suffer a concussion. Of course he suffered a concussion. Did you not see what the hell? His head completely bounced off the concrete. How dare you tell me?
Nah.
How dare you insult me? Saying that he had no
It
concussion.
was like,
That was a
He could've
scary
died
It was like
spot.
Back to the
Yeah.
Future.
That
Did the
was
whole-
bad. It was the whole thing. It was terrible. Terrible bump.
That should have been one of those
You know?
crash pad bumps.
Yep, absolutely.
But
Like Drew McIntyre.
yeah,
Want
yo,
to
Drake.
crash pad?
Yeah, Drake Devil Dog said, "Quick question, guys: is Sammy Guevara the next Eddie Guerrero? At least that's what Booker T thinks."
I will not say Eddie, because I think Sammy's whole appeal is more of like a kind of a Shawn Michaels kind of deal. I don't see Eddie. I don't see Eddie. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that charisma. That's how do I
The Latino
I
heat.
lie and cheat. I see.
I'm not going to do that. Stop that, Vince. Stop that.
You don't want the Latino heat.
Latino heat. I always find that shit so racist. Like
It's the Spanish God, right?
He has a fiery Latino heat. If you say fiery me to, if you tell me I have Latino heat, I'm fiery. I'm gonna fucking punch you in the throat. Like, fuck you, all right?
I
Anyway,
see a little Latino heat in you.
I see more of a like Shawn Michaels kind of deal, you know, because he gives off the vibe, like I gotta be an asshole, but I'm an asshole that you like. I'm a dick, but you can kind of like me. Come on, admit it. Kind of like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, not Eddie. I don't see what Booker's talking about. Maybe he's confusing all of us for the same people, but who knows? Like we're all Eddie.
Yeah,
We're not.
I don't see Shawn Michaels either. I see him as his own person as of right now. He's coming into his own character, but I don't see Eddie
I'm not
either.
saying he is, but I'm saying
No.
the vibe I get. He's gonna be Sammy. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying he's gonna be the next, but I'm saying he's gonna be Sammy. But his vibe gives off that kind of vibe. You know what I mean? I am be a dick, but come on, you have to admit you kind of like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like how you couldn't compare Eddie to anybody before him.
No.
I think Sammy's one of those wrestlers that's like he's in his own category right now. Just
the
like
same thing you can say about Jericho. It's like
Let me tell you something right
Yeah.
now.
there's nobody like that guy. There's
Yeah.
nobody like you can't say Jericho's like, not really, because Jericho's like, no, not either. It's like right in the middle. So
Yeah.
that guy.
Listen.
Well,
Yeah.
for some reason,
All I'm saying is
Yo,
that
you
Sammy
just kissed the back
Guevara
of your
is
head.
everything.
what?
Sammy Guevara is everything that fucking Dominic Mysterio wants to be, and he
Ooh.
can't.
Ooh,
Shots
starting
fired.
the
I'm
beef.
gonna leave it at that.
Shots fired.
Dominic is too green in the ring. He's trying his best, but you know what? I'm kind of glad that Roman just like threw him out, even though
I ain't
he
gonna lie.
totally landed on the soft pillow. We all
When
know
I
he landed
saw
on
that, I
a
was
nice
like,
soft
oh,
pillow.
I didn't see that. He said,
Yeah,
That was great.
Oh.
That was great.
yeah, that was dope.
It was great. You know,
like,
we all
I was
know
like,
he
yo.
landed on the soft little pillow, and they rolled him off for a bit. But at the same time, we need to go ahead and perfect his shit because he's too green in the ring, and he's too tall, and he's too big of a big guy to be trying to pull the same moves as his own dad. He needs to have his own move set. You know what I'm saying?
And change his wrestling gear.
Sammy Guevara can go ahead and pretty much for the type of size that he is, he can do a lot more than Dominic, especially when it comes to running the ropes, doing the flips, doing all of this because of his size. You know, you have Dominic Mysterio, you know, son of one of the greatest Mexican wrestlers that has ever lived, right? And then you have Sammy Guevara, who doesn't have, you know, any like legendary father background to kind of get him in, but he is of Cuban descent. You know what? He's representing his people. Yeah, he's Cuban.
I had no idea he was Cuban.
I thought he was Puerto Rican.
Mexican. I was way off. My bad.
No,
I don't know who's Cuban. He's Cuban, B. All right.
Yes. Yeah, Show, you have your hand up?
I got a question. You think they'll ever have the balls to put Dominic against his father?
Yes.
It's gonna happen
I think
eventually.
that
I wouldn't
Dominic
do
at
it right
one-
now.
I think eventually they're going to have to cut that umbilical cord. And it's going to have to be Dominic turning on his father. It has to be. Because Ray will never turn on his son.
Oh.
You know?
Ray's never been a villain
turn
like
on his
WWE.
No.
Been a good guy.
The closest he got was was it the LWO?
NWO.
No, the
LWO.
no, not them. The Filthy Animals. There you go. When they unmasked them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The horns.
Yeah.
And even then he was just Rey Mysterio. He wasn't even a bad guy then. He was just a dude running with a crew. Yo, Drake says maybe Angel Garza as Eddie Guerrero. I think Andrade would be the closest thing you have to Eddie Guerrero right now.
Possibly.
Angel Garza, I can see his gimmick trying to be Eddie Guerrero, but Andrade would be the closest you have in ring. Eddie Guerrero.
I'll tell you right now.
Who?
No, but I can definitely.
Because you know what it is because Angel Garza does the whole here's a rose for you, mamita type of style, which just kind of brings out the, you know, the mamacita Eddie Guerrero character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would be the Latino heat character. Basically, that's just going to go for like the next for all the women, pretty much. But as for in-ring skills, yeah. Well, that is what it is. Eddie was trying to be a whore too. That's it.
Hey, Eddie was going after China. Eddie was going after China.
Going after anything.
I was like, Eddie was going after China. I was like, Eddie, hey, you might have the same plumbing. Be very careful.
Hey, she was a real woman.
Triple H already found. Yeah, he found out.
But don't treat her like a woman.
That's right. Treat her like a man.
That's right.
And Josh, she
don't treat her like a no man.
The man.
Josh had in the beginning.
For what she was.
But
I saw her, I was like, yo, who is that dude? China. I'm sorry. Are you saying that's a female?
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay, my bad.
But we all checked out that Playboy though.
Hell yeah, I was there.
What?
That was post-op.
Bird, there was nothing. There was nothing, boy.
Hey. All right, but getting back on topic before we get banned by the LBGBGBDBs. Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say Eddie Guerrero. AEW show. Control this shit, show.
I was.
Don't fucking make me. You blew this shit up.
It's funny because when Gigi said it to him, yes, sure, you had your hand up. You sound exactly like a teacher. Yes, sure, you had your hand up.
Hey,
did you want to participate in?
Exactly like a teacher.
Yeah.
I'm a wrestling student here.
You want to start?
Did you want to participate, young show?
Did you have something to say?
Yeah,
Speak. Classroom, simmer down.
Question: Who won the war? Who did better, AEW or WWE with their Hell in a Cell? Since y'all think both are crappy.
Wait, what?
Come on with their cage
What?
matches. With their cage matches.
I'm saying which league did better, AEW or WWE this week? Since y'all thought both of the shows was crappy.
AEW comes out on Saturday. You talking about last week's AEW?
Yeah, last week.
Okay,
We catching up on last week's shows.
Well, if I'm comparing Raw to Dynamite, I'm gonna go Dynamite.
Yeah, I didn't even see Dynamite, but I would say Dynamite.
I could watch Dynamite,
Mm.
and I wanna put a sharpened pencil through my eye.
That's true.
Is it getting to that point
I
where
would say Dynamite as well because everything we're seeing on Raw is what we've been seeing for the last 4 months now.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
literally been the same thing. And if we're not, basically looking at the same thing, we're looking something too similar. So you had the women's division where we lost Lana, where we lost the Iconics, where we lost Ruby Riott. And now the only person that's getting a singles push is Liv Morgan, and then you stick Naomi now with Asuka, which
Ew.
doesn't make
Yeah, they're best friends now.
fucking sense. They're the best of friends now. There's just the new besties. You don't need that. I need Asuka to be that bitch. No
NXT.
reference to
Mhm.
Jade on AEW. But yes, I need Asuka to be this Japanese warrior fucking cunt. Fuck a bitch. I need her to be cunty. She needs to be cunty.
NXT Oscar.
And slap this shit out of
NXT.
NXT Asuka, where she basically is just looking at you and just like, oh, it's you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just shove you away. You're not up to my league. You ain't nothing. And I'm gonna be unstoppable.
Yep.
And let her be unstoppable. You don't need her to speak any fucking promos. Why? No. You just let her speak when somebody provokes her and let her
Yep.
speak in her native tongue.
You're not ready for Oscar.
put her with Mr. Fuji?
You know? No, the writers are not ready for Asuka because they don't know what to fucking write for Asuka.
Yeah. She's everybody's fucking
Okay.
friend.
Damn,
She needs to stop being everybody's friends. You know what happens to really good friends that do shit over and over again? They end up backstabbing them. We learned this in every fraction that we have ever seen.
True.
That's Sting's.
All right, and she's not even part of a fraction. She's just part of a fucking tag team. Another
That's-
useless tag team that's been put together for no fucking reason. Zero reasons.
That's that Sting deal. Sting, everybody turns their back on Sting. Everybody stabs him in
Yeah.
the back.
For
That's
real.
Sting's career. I was like, yo, is Sting stupid? How did you see this coming?
He always falls for
It's,
it.
it's those chops that taking effect on him. Yo, but here's the thing though. This is the reason why we're having a problem with Raw. Because when they first split up the brands, it was competition between Raw and SmackDown, right? And I would argue that SmackDown had some of the better storylines. SmackDown, in my opinion, has been better than Raw ever since it started. But Raw has always been given that this is the Yankees and the Mets, where Raw was the Yankees. You know what I'm saying? So, but at that point, both shows gave a shit, and they were really competing with each other to put on the best wrestling you could. Now it's not about Raw and SmackDown. It's about USA and Fox, and they're giving more shit about Fox because Fox is more, basically can reach more people. So if they
More
go,
money.
if we can make Fox happy because it's a bigger network, then everything's good. And Raw, because Raw's always been on USA, except for that little stint they were on Spike. But they always been on USA, so they don't give a shit. So it's like, yo, we're just gonna have your 3-hour show. You get your ratings, whatever the fuck. We're gonna make sure that we're gonna suck Fox's dick real well, so that we keep getting them ratings and that money, because it's more of a worldwide broadcast or a nationwide broadcast. That's the fucking problem that at least I have with wrestling now. It's the same shit with fucking Twitch that we was talking about before. You let the MSRP fucking people come in and they do whatever the fuck they want, change the dynamics of wrestling with Fox, and USA, the networks and the Peacock shit. You changed everything you had to do about wrestling for fucking money. You're selling out and you're spitting in our faces because at least when you sell out, you're not even giving us shit to watch.
He's telling me you took the camera for that one.
No, I didn't.
Damn it.
But you know what? I'll take the.
I mean, it's the whole thing is, right? Give me an effort, a little bit of an effort. This past Monday apparently was an effort.
I heard they did pretty good.
They gave it a shot, right? This past Monday. One fucking Monday, you made an effort. After that shit, you were just like, listen, it's like when you play the same song over and over. It's like, you know what? Play one more time. Go fuck yourself. I know you're tired of it, but let's do it again. No. Just change the track. Please.
Yeah.
Change the track. No. One more time. Because you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Let's insult you for all the years of dedication, all the support you've given us. Why the fuck would we give a fuck what you think? One more again.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. I'm saying, but you make one effort Monday.
Why do
right,
we
and
need to
people
push new talent? We'll just shove the same assholes down your throats.
And the
We
funny
don't
thing
need
is,
the new talent. We just
Funny
call
thing
them
is-
up so they can eat in catering because we got too much food and we can't let it go
Exactly
to
it.
waste.
Yeah.
you
Wait a
pick up,
minute.
you pick up all this
Ricochet won
talent
Money in the Bank.
internationally, independently, and everything, right? Pick up all these great talents, and then you shit on them.
You know why
Like
they?
you put him in front of, look at Nakamura. You put him in front of TV, right? You let Nakamura be Nakamura, and it'll figure itself out. No, this nigga gotta start low blowing motherfuckers like he can't fight.
Yep. You know why they? You know why they're signing these great talents and not doing shit with them? Because they don't want AEW to have them.
Of course, sure.
That's what it is. And I'll say this,
And what
show.
they're doing is they're just handing them niggas after a while.
Yeah. I'll say this, show. Compared to the last 2 months of Raw, last Monday was a good show. Compared to Raw, last Monday was a mediocre fucking show. I'm not giving out awards for this Monday night's Raw because they put on different matches. It still sucked. But it was better than what was going on the past couple
They
weeks.
said it was a different suck.
Yeah. It was a 2% we gave a shit suck. You know? It was like you're having sex for a minute for the past month and then you have sex for 2 minutes. It still fucking sucks, but at least it's fucking better. You know?
What?
Just a little bit longer.
Oh, man.
We went for a minute to two. I still don't like it, but it's a little better.
You put in an
Hey, but
effort.
you know what? At least we got Ricochet. We got Ricochet in a Money in the Bank ladder match. We just
That should
have
be
Ricochet
exciting.
in a ladder match. Let's face it.
Yes.
He's not going to win it. All right. But we have him in a ladder match, and I'm okay with this. All right. Question is, are we going to end up doing the same? No, we're not going to do the same shit because we're going to actually have a live audience for this. So this is going to be a typical Money in the Bank ladder match, right?
They're not gonna put him in the WWE fucking office and have him go up to the roof and climb on the ladder like they did at WrestleMania.
Why not? They should.
Yeah,
It's
they should.
great.
They should have him locked in the bathroom.
Mysterio almost
What?
died.
Oh,
And that's
yeah.
still Rey Mysterio should have died.
Yes,
We saw him.
he got thrown off the building.
Yo, can you believe it? Rey Mysterio died, came back to life, lost an eye. Now he can see again. Yo, that cross on his chest, that should be working.
Rey Mysterio's a cat. He has 9 lives.
Yo, he should be called Mil Muertes.
Yes, absolutely. He's died 1,000 times.
Yo, for real.
Oh shit! Oh man, Rey Mysterio. We mysteriously don't know what the fuck is going on with you, but okay, here you are.
Yeah.
And one piece.
Even grew back an eye.
Yes.
Amazing.
No?
And yo, I
The
just
fucking starfish all of a sudden.
Pull that shit off, and Vader really fucking got his eye. You know, Vader. You know what?
Yeah,
Hey.
Stan Hansen's a fucking douche.
word. Vader's eye
Doesn't Rey
popped
Mysterio
out.
have like green eyes or something?
No, he wears contacts.
I know.
But yo, I want to say something about Rey Mysterio and his son. They're not even letting Rey Mysterio and his. They didn't let Rey Mysterio and his son marinate before they gave him the titles. Now it's like, fuck it. There's nothing else to do. Give him the titles. And now there's speculation that Dominic is gonna turn on Rey. Have they even defended the championships yet? In an actual like they won it in the handicap match and they defended it in the handicap match. But can they actually have a match together?
Nope.
Before
No,
Dominic.
No, they didn't.
They
That's right,
didn't.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
haven't had a
No.
match yet. So Dominic's gonna turn on his father
They're
while
both
they're the
out.
champions?
And they're both out now. Now they're both out.
Oh, so they're gonna get
now
stripped
that-
from the time.
Maybe not. I don't think they will. I think they're just gonna give it another week and a half because Rey Mysterio is not gonna come back in 1 week. If he does, no. Dominic, it'll be about another week or two before we see the Mysterios come back. And if we do see them come back, what are they gonna do? Is they gonna end up feuding with the Usos, and then the Usos is gonna end up taking the championship out?
I would rather
And then
that
that's
than Dominic turn on him. But this would be the second worst thing Rey Mysterio's ever done in WWE. And the first one is Rey Mysterio winning the WWE title in the tournament and losing it the same night to John Cena. Just because John Cena wanted it. I'll never forgive that motherfucker for that.
That shit that shit pissed me off.
Yep.
I was like, what?
Terrible.
I was like, what kind of Hogan shit is this? It's like that WrestleMania where he came in and Brett, go. And then he won the title. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Wait, whoa, throw that back. Huh? Yeah, same deal.
Yep.
Same deal.
Horrible. And this fucking guy leaves his picture up there. Yo, you know, me and Show are gonna have to have a Hell in a Cell match with the wooden hammer and everything.
As long as you don't end it with a roller.
I'm gonna end it with a fruit roller.
Oh. Can you do it on top of the cell though? Because we need to make sure that it counts.
Yeah.
On top of the cell.
So the ref can do this
On top.
on the cage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we can hear the.
On the cage. Now he's gonna do it on the mat because you need to hear the thump.
Yeah.
Thump, but,
That's
you
true.
know,
That's true. What the hell was I
you
thinking?
know,
Am I the only one?
Logic, sir. Logic. That's what you was thinking.
Yes. Yeah. Boo on you. Boo this man.
I went against my own logic.
Am I the only one that thinks that the Hell in a Cell is a little bit too big now? Too tall. I liked it when it was you could grab the fucking top of the cage standing on the top rope.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think the reason why they don't want to do that is because it's gonna give the wrestlers probably just like, you know what? They said that we shouldn't do it. Well, we're already out here in front of a live crowd. Fuck it, we're gonna do it. And then they end up going out there and then trying to kill themselves like Charlotte and Sasha did that one time when they went out there and it kind of gave us hope like, oh, you're gonna go to the very top? No, you're not gonna do that. You're just gonna bounce your head back and land.
Yeah,
That's why,
I stopped
probably.
being a fan of that shit ever since that Seth Rollins shit.
Oh yeah.
I was like, fuck the cell, fuck the red light, fuck the fact that it's red.
I don't like the red. So
Me either. I like the fact that when it was like gray or silver, that shit looked brutal. I don't need a paint job over it. I don't need that shit.
That's true.
Why did you? I'm like, it's funny.
With red
Hell in the
lights.
Cell. I understand.
was
Hell in the Cell. Key. Red. I get it. I don't need to see it.
yeah, for that they should put the LEDs on the fucking cell and just have fire, like the digital
when
fire
Kane comes
around it. Yeah, just and make it cute.
Might as well. It's red already.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Put the. We could do the December to Dismember. Put a little bit of the ornaments on there, and boom, you got a Christmas Hell in the Cell. That's it.
Oh my god. I remember that. I remember One Night Stand. Right. Awesome. Kind of weird with the WWE guys, but still good. You know what I'm saying? And then this member, I was like, I'm sorry. So you made ECW with a zombie. All right. Whatever. I'll pass that. Then you have this pay-per-view, and I'm like, why is Randy Orton in this thing? The one thing Randy Orton does not tell you is ECW.
At all.
Not even close. Man has wrestling tights. That is not ECW.
At
Teams
all.
are.
Yeah.
Or dope spray painted or airbrush singlet, whatever, the Van Damme shit. Why is Randy Orton wrestling
He
on an
should
ECW event?
he should have started calling himself the franchise.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, guys. Due to state law and regulations, I am gonna have to go ahead and end this chat tonight without resolving any issues of this invisible person that you have here. I mean, all I see is a chair and a red line. That's all I see.
Yeah.
But due to state law, I must end this chat for my behalf. But yeah. Thanks for having me again.
Yep.
Hey,
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for all the people
It
that
is.
have been watching. You can follow me at GG for the win _.
Yep.
I'll be here on Twitter, just making you guys laugh on a daily basis and giving you fake news like Eva Marie, no longer with the WWE. But we're not gonna get into that right now because
You were way
fuck
too
that
excited
bitch.
for that. You were way
Alright.
too excited for that.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. Fuck her. All right.
Hey, it was
Gentlemen,
better
have
than
a
Paul
wonderful
Orndorff
evening.
dying.
You know what? Word. Yeah, that's what the fuck was wrong with Show, man?
I have no idea.
All right, well, on that note, you tell that nigga I said good night.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Take it easy.
Yo, show Gigi said to go fuck yourself.
What?
Nah, she had to go.
Because of you.
Yeah.
What?
Ow.
Well, she exited the chat. Did you know that's the way it works, right?
No, show's part Indian. That's how he says bye. How?
How? Okay. Kind of like that red line behind you.
Yeah.
Same thing as John Cena.
No. That's a red line behind you in blank space. I don't know what the hell you see.
Yeah. Remember, we can't see him, Joe.
Ever.
That's true.
Mostly Vince doesn't want to see him ever.
Ever.
So don't watch Fast 9.
I'm gonna watch it because I'm a loyal fan of the franchise, but trust me, I don't want to.
You want to go to the movies and turn your brain off.
Yes.
Yeah, got it. Cool. I feel you.
Plus-
That's where I go when I see this movie. I just go. No thinking.
Oh yeah. But the thing is, I'm a movie goer. I like going to the movies, getting my popcorn and the hot dogs, and it's been a while, and that's all I want to do. Yeah, so it's like, yo, why not Fast 9? Fuck it. I want to go. Just boom, watch the big ass screen, and just boogie. You know?
And finally be out. In a
Word.
while.
Hell yeah. Any last thoughts before we end this?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Final thoughts.
Raw
Anything
sucks.
I want to talk about.
Raw's ass. Hopefully this Saturday that Sammy MJF fight is great. That wrestling match.
Hopefully.
It should be.
That's on Dynamite.
Yeah, on Saturday.
We
I'll
didn't
check that out.
we didn't get Gigi's opinion, but all right, superstar of the month for you, Lay and Show, and storyline.
The Bloodline storyline is probably still going strong. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna say Jey Uso.
Jey
The
Uso,
fact that he
okay.
was in the middle and he just straight up said, "Man, tired of both of y'all. Man, fuck this. I can't do this shit anymore. I'm done with y'all. Fuck you. I'm out." You know what I'm saying? I would say Jay because Jay's the most conflicted out of everybody in that whole thing. And Roman's still Roman. Jimmy's nobody's bitch, and Jay's like, I'm dead in the middle with you, nigga. You're killing me.
Yeah.
I love you guys, but you're killing me. So I gotta say Jey Uso, just from and to see the Usos back together in a ring is fucking awesome. You know what I mean? I miss watching those guys wrestle, man.
No, I feel you.
Jey Uso.
Show.
Honestly, I'm gonna say this because he's new to me, but you guys are probably gonna think like, man, this guy's an all-star. There ain't no point. But day by day, every Dynamite, it's only been 2. Any AEW Dynamite I watch, any Penta, man. Penta takes the show every time. It could be he's always in like a three-way match, so it's matches that he's not even supposed to shine. It's 6 other people. It's just him coming out. Yo, the little walk. It's over. It's like, yo, and then it's like the gear is fresh every day. It's something different. It's a green one. It's a blue one. Like I'm excited to see what the hell once I hear his music or his name, what the hell he's gonna be wearing. Last time it was a green suit with white looking like the Joker. As you can see, I have a GIF where he's black and white. Like everything looks dope. I really enjoy this guy. Sad that it took me this long to actually see him.
Hey, man.
That's not a bad pick at all right there, bro.
That'll be my pick.
Yo, I'm just gonna say this. I think my storyline of the month is Kofi Kingston because he's finally getting back to that title run. Even if he doesn't win it, he's finally getting back to where he's supposed to be. Because they just basically shoved him to the back of the line. He's the only champion I've ever seen get shoved to the back of the line after he lost it.
Absolutely correct. Yes.
And my superstar of the month has to be Xavier Woods because of that promo he did on Raw.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I'll say Xavier Woods can talk.
Oh yeah,
he's turning out to be one of the best talkers in wrestling, and he's not a bad wrestler either. But I think, go ahead.
I like the way he holds the mic. It's weird, but
yeah, the little.
Yeah, he does it like that up to him,
They're like he's holding a wine glass.
It's weird.
Yeah,
it's dope. It's dope. Yeah.
No, but yeah, those are my guys. Kofi since day one, since the moment I saw his first promo, he was my dude.
Oh yeah,
he was my dude. And Xavier Woods, just the fact that he's able to he holds the group together with his promos and the trumpet and all that other stuff, and I think they just complement each other. That's why I don't want to see them break up the New Day. I don't think they needed to break up Big E from the New Day to give him a run.
I agree.
Like the Rock and the Nation of Domination.
Yeah, but they're stronger together. I believe.
Lucha Underground. What you put behind you, that's Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I see Cueto. There you go.
And he was, and the thing with him in Underground, he was an assassin. He wasn't a good guy. Yeah. He was a bad guy in Underground. He would break people's arms.
They had this. Was that where they had the Cerro Miedo fight?
Yeah.
Where it was basically all shit goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he beat the shit out of Vampiro.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I saw that. That's one match I saw. He slammed him. Was it on Thumbtack? Slammed him or something.
Thumbtacks, and then he also broke a light bulb over him.
Oh man, it was crazy. Vampiro took it like a G though.
Yeah, no, Vampiro was Yo, not for nothing. Vampiro and Matt Striker was a good commentating team.
Yeah, they were. Because Vampiro knows so much about the lucha culture being there for so long, and then Matt Striker knew the wrestling, so it was a great combo. Yeah. Very underrated.
Yes, I like Matt Striker as an announcer. He's very knowledgeable. He's like a better Mike Tenay.
Yeah. Very, very clear and precise, and like I said, he knows the game, so it makes it a lot easier.
Yes.
You know, it reminds me of when Frank Mir did WEC.
Oh yeah.
Frank Mir was very good at explaining MMA to people that don't do MMA.
Oh yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like he'll explain it to you also. I'm like, yo, I understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I remember there was one time that I'm watching it, and there was this guy throws a leg kick and it smacks the other guy. He goes, "See, those leg kicks don't hurt because the sound it dissipates all the it's the ones that you don't hear. Those are the ones that kill you." And I was like, "Yo, not for nothing. Makes sense."
No, he's absolutely right. The ones that you don't hear, trust me, you just heard like a month. You just ultimately, there it is.
Yeah, because you absorb all that shit.
Yep, it's all you. The smack sound is usually the angle wasn't hit right or you hit the wrong place. When you don't hear nothing, that bruise is going to set in real good in a couple of minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
So Pootie said Roman for him, and Drake says, I don't want to see the New Day as heels.
Oh, nah, I don't either.
Well,
I want them to be funny.
You know what?
New Day.
You know what? I don't want to see them as funny heels. If you're going to do heels, do it right. Do it all the way. Don't make them joke heels. You know what I mean? Like I want them to be either be vicious or don't do it at all. And good point, Rudy. What's the deal, brother? But if you're gonna do it all the way, do it right. Don't make them this joke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were that before. We did that. That was fun. That was then. Now, gotta be serious all the way.
Yeah. And dominant.
Yeah. Dominant. Yeah. Like if you're looking at, let's say, like the Shield, but more intense. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, Biggie is bigger than Roman. Let's get the shit. I'll put it I'm saying. It's a big man and he's very strong. So there you go.
Yeah, I don't know. You know C.T. Fletcher, right? You know, he worked.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Him, Jinder Mahal, and Braun Strowman worked out with C.T. Fletcher, and Biggie actually lifted more than Strowman.
Of course, because Biggie played football and he was an actual powerlifter at one point.
Yeah,
that's how Keith Lee is gonna look if he works out, I think.
Well, the thing with Keith Lee is that he's very agile, and when you put on some muscle like that, you lose mobility. Yes. You know, like Apollo Crews is ripped, but he's not super duper muscular, so he can do all that. Plus, he had the mobility already. Keith Lee, I honestly think Keith Lee doesn't need to change his body.
No. That's just Vince being a dick.
Yeah.
Vince has a problem with somebody not looking like shit.
Ultimate Warrior, really Batista.
Like who? Like Warrior Batista, yeah. Like he has to see the veins in order for him to get turned on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's Vince.
And I like seeing adversity in wrestlers.
Yeah.
I like seeing it because it's a different dynamic. It's why it's like, yo, you see Keith Lee and like me being the overset guy, you know, that a muscular overweight guy, seeing Keith Lee do all that stuff, and I used to be able to do that stuff when I was younger. I was a human rubber band when I was younger. Seeing him there is like, all right, I'm being represented. Just the same way you see the Spanish wrestlers, I'm being represented. You see the African, like, to have everyone being representative is more important to me than everyone looking like fucking John Cena. You know, because to me that's not fun.
Yeah.
If every team in the NFL wore white and red, how do you know the difference?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just the individuality that's always important, and the fact that the variety. Absolutely, not everybody's, like you said, not everybody's built like Cena or Reigns or anybody like that. The Usos ain't that built. The Usos are two things: the hood, and and the family. So you're like, yo, I can relate. I grew up in the hood and I show my cousins and my peoples all the time. You know what I mean? I can see myself in them. I can see myself in anything. Some people look at Roman and goes, yo, I've always been that guy. I can see myself in that person. You know what I mean? Like Kevin Owens. That's the way I was dressed. Basketball shorts and a sleeveless shirt. Hey, I'm with you, brother. Wow. Get it.
Yeah.
But the guy can go. Or some people are like Sami Zayn, absolutely batshit homeless. Whatever.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Like
it's funny because Sami Zayn is part Israeli. Sami Zayn is part Israeli. So you got that going for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Kevin Owens for a funny ass walk.
Sure. Still looks like he needs a bath and hot soup.
For real.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn. I admit something, by the way, it was something y'all mentioned. When I heard Vampiro was fighting Zero Penta, I thought it was this Vampiro.
No, that's Gangrel.
That's Gangrel.
Yo, I actually seen him in Comic-Con. He's a huge dude, like tall as fuck. Like I don't think these wrestlers get credit for how big they are in real life. Like on TV, they look like normal people, but in real life, they're not normal people.
I remember we saw Chuck Palumbo and Billy Gunn when they were Chuck and Billy. We were like, Jesus. Because, Billy Gunn is 6'5" or something like that. And Chuck Palumbo's like 6'8" or 9 or some shit. Like, we were like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, hey, these people cannot be humans.
Jake said he sees Keith Lee as Dusty Rhodes build type. I wouldn't say he's that big, but
you can see more definition in Keith Lee than you would see in Dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say, damn, somebody just like if Ahmed Johnson, when he became Big T, but just less fat. You know what I'm saying? Not as big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Ahmed Johnson was more cut up, but he wasn't that cut up. You know what I mean?
Sure, it wasn't them little bands holding his fucking arms.
Oh my God, to get into that. All right, you know what? Farouk in the Nation, when he had this singular thing going for him, I can it's the closest I can get to anybody else right now. Can't think of anybody else, honestly. You know, because once you get into the WWE, you got to get in shape for some reason, or shape. You know.
Funny, because they didn't make Yokozuna get in shape.
Are you gonna tell Yokozuna to get in shape?
Well, no, but they purposely made him a sumo wrestler. You know, Yokozuna means champion in sumo, right? That's the highest level you could get as a sumo wrestler.
Yokozuna. Yeah. It's funny, but it's funny how Samoan becomes Japanese.
Oh yeah, overnight. just learn bonsai and you're Japanese. See, look, I'm Japanese. That's where the song came. That's where the song came from. I think I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. That was for Yokozuna.
It worked.
Yeah.
It worked. That's crazy. And he played it well. He bonsai.
But you know what the crazy shit was? You saw I'm pretty sure you saw the legends about Yokozuna. He was literally the head of the table. He was paying for everybody's stuff. He was giving everybody money. He was the caregiver of his family.
He was with Rome. He was the tribal king.
Yes.
The Roman. The real Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because he was the most successful at that point. You know what I'm saying? If you see him, you know what I'm saying? He became the champion really quick, and you know what I'm saying? He kept doing everything for everybody.
He was the first one out of the family, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because High Chief Peter Maivia wasn't WWE champion. Yeah, he wasn't WWE champion.
That's crazy though. Think about it. The High Chief Peter Maivia was not WWE champion.
Yeah, and that was his guy.
It's in his name, High Chief.
Word.
Fuck them.
Don't care. He's black. Nope. Back in the days.
Word.
But, you know, it was still dope to see him while he was around. You know what I'm saying? I was a big fan of Yokozuna. Yeah.
Is MVP turning into Mr. Fuji now? Because Mr. Fuji always used to do something to help throw some salt in your eyes.
Well, he's a manager, so it makes sense.
MVP is helping with everything to win.
I feel like Mr.
Almighty.
MVP would be more like Slick. Remember Slick?
Yeah, I remember Slick. I used to like Slick. You know he's a preacher now?
Yeah, he is a preacher, yeah.
He's a preacher. Yeah.
It's sad though, because I don't feel the Almighty needs somebody to help him. Like you said earlier.
No, here's the thing though. MVP, I think, was a good addition to Bobby Lashley, but I think he was a better addition to Bobby Lashley, Cedric, and Shelton Benjamin.
Absolutely.
Just because,
as a guy,
just because he gave them legitimacy in the WWE, not because he could talk, but because he was someone who was against everything, or he was that inside man that knew the business. So we're gonna take these sledgehammers and I'm gonna knock down the wall the most efficient way I can. That's what MVP was, and the Hurt Business was a business. Pay me money, my guys will go handle the shit, and they were champions. It made sense, but now it's like MVP's just being wasted talent with Bobby. Because Bobby Lashley doesn't need a guy to run in the ring and distract him for a roll up. He doesn't need that. He's big enough to be a Brock Lesnar type dominant wrestler.
Word. You never seen Paul help Brock when it's, well, I don't know, maybe I missed it, but I've never seen
Paul Heyman never helped Brock. He helped Big Show when he was Big Show's manager against Brock, but he never helped Brock.
Absolutely.
And that's how they should handle the Almighty, I feel.
Yeah.
Brock.
That's how we did have him going on.
Slick had the best theme song. Your word. You a jive, so bro.
Remember?
But he said Slick had the best theme song. He said, "You a jive bro, when you always lying to your friends."
Wow.
That was my shit, bro.
I just remembered that song. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was my shit,
I was
man.
a fan of it. I liked it. I like that whole.
Yo, they had.
When he did the preacher angle, I was dying because I was like, "Wait, this for real?" And it was.
Yeah.
You know, manager that I was remembering. Remember the guy that was the Nation? That he was like a Johnny Cochran kind of lawyer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, him. I was a fan of his, man, because he was different. I forget his name.
Yeah, shit, I forgot all about him until you just mentioned him. But I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Man, he was good, man.
I always found it funny how the Nation Domination had 2 white guys rapping for them.
And they had another white guy just with them because he got out of jail, Crush.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was always funny. I was like, wait, why are these white guys with them? And then
isn't Crush also Hawaiian?
I don't know.
He
was in the beginning.
Yeah, now then he was a disciple of Apocalypse. You could change your ethnicity real quick in the WWE.
And then he became Chronic.
He's Japanese now.
Shit, man.
He had shit gimmick after shit gimmick.
Yo, you know who I loved? Teddy Long.
Yeah.
He fucked up so much that he could do no wrong, man.
Because you know what I'm gonna make? A tag team match, player.
There. Yo, you remember he did the 7.5 man tag team match?
Yep.
With the midgets?
Yep.
And then everybody was gonna fight the Undertaker.
Yeah, that was the punishment. You'll face the Undertaker, player. And everybody's like, wait, there are other people on the roster that are big. You know that, right?
Nah, fuck that.
There's Brock.
Holla, holla, holla.
Brock.
The dead man player.
Holla, holla, holla.
It's a difference. I wanted to ask you
Owen
guys.
Hart was part of the Nation Domination.
Yeah, he was.
He was?
Yeah, for a little while. Yeah.
When he was the Nugget.
Yeah, he teamed up to get it. Wasn't that to face DX?
Yeah, to face DX.
Walking around with his trophy. I am the best.
I never understood that danger gimmick where he had the danger tights. Owen Hart.
He'll break your neck.
He was with Jeff Jarrett at that time.
I understand the black heart, but I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of times they went certain directions with people that you're like, I don't get that. You should stop doing that.
Yeah.
Now, right now.
Yo, have you guys, since we spoke about Brock, you guys heard of this guy called Park Londolf? Something like that? Looks just like
some guy's supposed to be the next Brock?
You making people up? Show.
Nah, he took a picture with.
No, this guy's supposed to be the next Brock. Kind of looks like him too.
Yeah.
Weird.
He
was a linebacker, if I'm not mistaken, some shit like that.
Park who?
Park Londorf.
Park?
Yeah.
Right.
He's from NXT.
Yo, this is giving me a location.
Which part do you want to go to?
How do you spell his last name?
I ain't gonna lie, I spelled it wrong in my paper because I didn't know how to spell it. It's a weird spelling.
Usually get that shit.
Yo, this just giving me Park London. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to search him.
The fuck is giving me prices now? Who?
How much you willing to pay for this wrestler? I think his name was Parker.
Oh, okay. I see his picture. Parker, damn son, you butchered this man's name. It's Parker Boondoraks. This nigga said Londor. It's Boondoraks or some shit. Here, I'll show you.
Did you just Wait, did you mix up names?
It's
Parker?
pronounced
You
weird.
said Lundgren?
He said,
There you go, Bordeaux.
he said
My bad.
Parker Paul Dorf. My man killed off Paul Orndorff and made his son next Brock
Okay.
Lesnar.
Okay. Yeah, but you see, he looks like Brock.
Yeah, but you gotta do more than just look like Brock than to be the next Brock. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you're a big white dude. Okay, good. That don't. All right, what else can you do? Can you do what? Brock Lesnar is literally the biggest the best muscular fucking guy I've ever seen wrestle, bro. He can do a shooting star press at his height. He is Kurt Angle, and Hulk Hogan is at his biggest, all in one.
Yep.
And I would argue he's bigger than Hulk Hogan at one point. But you know what I'm saying? Like this.
Lesnar is also the whitest guy you've ever seen.
True.
And I mean, like white type, not Sheamus. Like he's white. Like he likes white shit.
Yeah. He hunting. Like he shoots trees and shit.
Yeah, like he hunts. He lives away from people because he hates people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's like grown. He's like whole cows apparently.
Yeah, raw. Like he shoots the cow and just chews on him. He don't even heat it up.
Yeah. Like it's just a safari with a lion. He's just always like, it's gonna happen right here.
Yeah,
It's gonna get into it.
That's how he got the diverticulitis.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. And then he had to draw that penis on his chest.
It's a broken penis.
The first time I was like, does he have a dick on his chest? It's a sword. That's a dick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
He's bigger than
penis.
Scott Steiner.
He said, is
He's
he bigger
way
than
Scott Steiner. I think Hulk Hogan is bigger than Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner was just a genetic freak. Like he was cut up. He was a huge cut up dude.
Yeah. His bicep is crazy.
Then he just lost his fucking mind.
Yeah, because he don't eat sodium. That's the problem. When you that cut up, you don't have no sodium in his diet.
Yeah.
That shit
What
ate
you
his
do
brain up.
If you're able to dehydrate yourself to the point where all your veins are gonna come out, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like you literally, my man, you get to the point where you can smell water. Also, like it's water around me because you haven't had it in so long. But that's how all your skin sticks to your muscles, so it all shows. If you ever get a chance to watch our Henry Cavill interview about The Witcher, he goes, "Yo, I got to the point where I can smell water. Like somebody has water. That's how little amount of water he had.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how exactly he had signed that lost his mind between the roids and that. Because that man went batshit real fast.
Yeah, but I don't think he was always the sharpest crayon in the jewelry box. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But him and his brother did graduate from Michigan, so gotta give him something there.
And they were
Gotta give him
wrestling.
something. You know what I'm saying?
That's
If
true.
you're wrestling, you gotta have an attitude. You want to slam people.
Oh, by the way, they would fuck up jobbers on purpose. Them in the Legion of Doom, they were notorious for doing that shit. Like for enhancement talent, they would fuck them up. Like enhancement would be like, all right, you're gonna face the Steiners. Yes,
Oh, no.
I'm gonna go to the hospital tonight.
Like New Jack
I'm
City.
literally going to the hospital.
You know, but see, that's something I can't do, man. I understand, you beat me up for the job, but I don't understand you punching me in the face for real. Cause that's when it's like, poof, oh shit, nah, bow. I'm hitting you back. We're gonna have a real fight in this fucking ring.
That's when you hear about like certain wrestlers like almost getting stabbed and shit. Sometimes it was jobbers like, yo, my man, you went a little far, son. I understand you're supposed to look strong, but Jesus Christ, bro.
That's Bruiser Brody.
The top rope and not even asking me was cool.
For real. That Bruiser Brody shit. My man said, yo, you fucked me up, and then he came in and killed him.
Yeah. And they really did.
Yeah, they stabbed him up.
Killed him.
Yeah.
They killed him. It was a DR.
Puerto Rico. Carlos Colon's promotion. Carlito's father.
Carlitos, yeah.
Bruiser Brody.
Yeah.
The story. The story is that he had a brutal match with this masked wrestler, and like he literally beat the shit out of him in the ring, like was stomping on his face, like beat the shit out of him. The next time he came to Puerto Rico, that masked wrestler at the end of the show was like, "Yo, my man, went into the showers and just with a machete and just started stabbing him up. And Tony Atlas was like, that motherfucker did it. I seen it. And the police was like, nah, man, we need more proof than that. Do the state law.
Besides an eyewitness.
Yeah.
You needed more proof than an eyewitness.
We got the machete, the blood. He's here saying he did it. Tony Atlas said he saw him do it. We don't believe none of y'all. He slipped and fell in the shower, hit his head, and that's why he got all these cut marks on his abdomen.
No.
They were like, yo, my man over here did it. Psych. Nah.
Right. Yeah, that's one of those,
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah. But everybody always told Brody, this is gonna catch up to you one day, bro. Ain't nobody knows gonna be that fast.
Yo, show it's Dark Side of the Ring. Watch that.
Dark Side of the
Ring for
Yeah.
Brody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I gotta watch that. I got the Muck Foley coming up.
Yeah, it's on Vice.
Mhm.
Vice TV.
They got 3 seasons of that. They got all of them are dope. You know, some of them are not as interesting because you don't know the wrestler. You really don't care. But some of them, there was one dude that was mobbed up to that dude was bad shit.
Wasn't that fuck. Bravo.
Yeah. Bravo. That dude was bad shit, son.
Yeah, I was surprised that he was mobbed up. I was surprised that he was a part of the mob.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, but you never think of the wrestler.
His name was Ray Gonzalez. Oh, okay. There you go.
You're like wrestlers in the mob. You're like, I don't see the connection. But then when you see the thing, you go, oh, okay.
Yeah. So the guy who killed Bruiser Brody was Ray Gonzalez.
Gotcha.
Ray Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Still under investigation.
Allegedly.
Yeah, he's
kind of like Tupac and Biggie's murders.
Yeah.
Word.
That was the funniest shit when Chris Rock was like, he just said it. The nigga in the dead shot me red. He's like, look, he's right there. The nigga in the red shot me dead. He's like, he's right there. That's him. He's like, nah, we ain't seen that.
No.
Oh man, that's ridiculous.
They sent me to heaven with a mega. Yeah, that was.
That's
Yo, you see the Dark Side of the Ring with Chris Benoit? That whole story there, that shit's crazy.
Not on Peacock. I'm looking for.
No, it's not on Peacock.
The thing, the channel's called Vice.
Yeah, you should see it on demand because they have it on demand.
Yeah,
and they also have the first 2 seasons on Hulu. They don't have this new season on Hulu yet. And the Bruiser Brody is the 2nd season.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of shit in there.
They have a Hitman one too. They have a Bret Hart one.
Yes, the screw job, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet, but I mean, you watch the screw job so many fucking times, you know.
We saw it live.
Yeah.
And then you've heard about this shit so many times.
Yeah, it's like we know what happened.
We get it. Vince fucked them over. We're done.
Yeah.
We good.
You got the Brian Pillman story too.
The Brian Pillman was that one. Yeah. That one was crazy.
That one's bad shit. Like you don't realize how much these cats go through and how much they self-medicate and how that shit just turns them into the kind of shit that happened with Benoit.
Yo, Kurt Angle was.
Yeah.
Kurt?
Shit. That one.
Did you see his? We can't see his shit because it's been green screen.
Damn.
But I saw you had the Hulu shit.
I saw the spot. That's it.
Yeah. Kurt Angle put a post saying that he spends like 3 hours a day trying to get his body right because he's in so much pain. Like he does his his stretchings and all that other shit, and he spends like 3 hours a day with no painkillers. He's like, yo, I need them because I'm in so much pain, but because he was addicted to them, he's never gonna touch them again. So he goes through his day trying to naturally do it with the stretching and the working, the working out and all that stuff.
Gotta get that DDP yoga on, baby.
Yeah, for real.
So
but I mean,
Jericho and AJ love that shit.
Yeah.
Jericho goes, that's the only thing I do. And I go, I know, you don't look like you hit the weights at all. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, bro. Jim misses you.
Yeah.
But mostly you missed the gym.
Word. Stop acting like you okay. No, I'm good.
No, If the yoga's working for them fellas, hey man, more power to them, bro. Whatever.
But I think the most important part of the, like, at least at their age now, is the stretching. Because their body's been torn down so damn much, for him to lift weights and try to get his muscles tight, I think will hurt him more.
Oh, at this point, yeah, because he hasn't done the gym in years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at this point,
he let himself go in Japan.
Something's getting ripped right away. Also, gone. He's gonna tear a bicep really fast.
Yeah, he's gonna turn into NSYNC. Bye, bye, bye.
Yep. Absolutely.
No, what's crazy? I thought this was a quick podcast, but I looked at the list and we ran through everything. Everything on the list was ran through, even the fake Londoff story.
Yo, man, that's what we do, bro.
Wonderful.
Oh, Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah.
On the list. It's on the list.
Yeah.
Listen, hopefully I don't give him bad luck. I hope he lives well.
Joe, the next time you ever compare Hulk Hogan to Eva Marie, you're gonna get it.
I remember the first time he did that, I was like, "Oh, he's an idiot. I love it."
Yeah.
I absolutely love Jericho. He's a moron. You know what? You've made the list. I remember somebody took it and threw it away. He goes, "That's okay." I don't think he got another one.
You always need a backup list, bro.
He goes, I'm like, who handed it to him?
Yo, I had that soundbite. You just made the list. I gotta put that shit back on there.
Yeah, I gotta make my board more for WWE. I gotta have sound effects like these, so I can keep bothering y'all every time y'all talk.
Word.
You gotta do the it doesn't matter. That's perfect.
Oh, I have.
Oh, my boy has it.
Who in the blue hell
I love that
you?
one.
It doesn't matter how you feel.
Yeah, I got that one. And I also got the
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
You know. Hey, man.
I love that shit. I love that shit. Anything is Samuel, I'm with it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you know what's crazy? That sound bit was to Chris Jericho, right? When Chris Y2J.
Yeah, when he first came out, he said, "Who in the blue hell are you?"
I'm here to
It
say.
walk right into it.
Oh, I wonder if at the beginning people knew that was coming. Like, I wonder if he just started cutting them off. It worked. What you know?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff he did in the back, he just brought it to the front, like jabroni. Jabroni's a wrestling term that they say in the back.
Yeah, the Iron Sheik made that shit.
Huh? Yeah. See, so he just took that shit from back in the locker room and just put it in the ring, and that's it. Like, my favorite one is when he's to Michael Cole, goes, "I want you to take a tall glass of shut-up juice." I was like, what?
Yo.
A tall glass of shut-up juice?
Yo, I say that shit all the time.
Oh, man, I love that shit.
Yo, when people...
Tall glass of shut-up juice. I'm like,
yo,
what?
when people annoy me, I be like, "Yo, you need to go to the store and buy some shut up real quick." like for real.
Oh, man. That's awesome. What's your name? It doesn't matter what your name is. Yeah, I remember in interviews, people try to catch him with that. Somebody caught him with that, some dude, and he was like, "Did you jump?" He goes, now you're asking for too much. I clearly did not jump. You're like 110 pounds dripping wet. You don't scare me. But you got me, though. You cut me off right, you got me. But no, I didn't jump. You're asking for way too much.
Mick Foley?
No, that Mick Foley one was dope, though. The way he set him up for that one, I love that one. And then he celebrated.
Yeah.
I got him. Even the Rock told him, he got me.
He got me.
He really did. He got me.
Well, because he did it. He did it the perfect time. Because Mick Foley said, "It doesn't matter how I feel."
I remember the interview with the Rock. He goes, "Yo, I was trying my best not to laugh, but I was like, yo, he got me."
Yeah.
And then he's running around the ring. I go, how many years I've done it to him? He got me. My favorite thing with The Rock is The Rock's birthday's May 2nd, you stupid son of a bitch. He had his birthday at a celebration in April. He goes, no, you fucking idiot. My birthday's May 2nd, man. Yo, he said, you stupid son of a bitch. I was like, oh, we're doing that now.
Yo, my shit was when his ex-girlfriend came out. He's like, You didn't give me none prom night or some shit like that. It was the best. It's like, yo, you ain't give The Rock some poontang, so you get the fuck out of here.
Poontang your ass on, right?
The teacher and all that. That's why he brought the teacher too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss that from wrestling. That's the one thing that's missing, the funny aspect. This be funny, man.
Because they're trying to force it. That's the problem.
Of course, let them be.
You have to have somebody that's charismatic enough and naturally, like, it's just, you can tell it's just him or them playing off each other. You know what I mean? It has to be like Team Hell No. Shit made no sense. How will you said I'm the tag team champion? That shit. Listen to what you're saying, son. You can't be the tag team champion by yourself.
Yeah.
Tag team. But all you hear Kane and him, I'm the tag team champion. You're like, what? No, that doesn't work that way. They want anger management? What? No, like a couples
therapy, yeah.
What the fuck, man? But it works because you can tell it was just them being them. When Kane did that whole Canaanites, when The Rock goes, Canaanites? What the fuck is a Canaanite? He's like, see? That's him just being him, just letting it go.
Yeah.
He was like, Canaanites. He's like, even the, I was funny because when he's saying it, Lawler goes, Canaanites, and The Rock's like, what the fuck is that?
Yo, some of the funniest shit was R-Truth. He's like, yo, I'm afraid of spiders. And he's going into the Money in the Bank ladder match, but he comes into the Royal Rumble, pulls out the ladder, climbs the shit in the middle of the ring, and he's like, where the fuck is the belt?
My favorite thing is you had to see, there was one where it's Roman and Dean, Roman and John Mox, and he does it, and they're like, and just start laughing. They're like, what the fuck is he doing, son? Clearly nobody cleared that shit with anybody. He just came in and did it. They're like, and then he leaves. He goes, my bag. And they just start laughing more. They're like, but he left the ladder in here. Get the ladder.
R-Truth is the funniest guy in the roster.
Yeah.
Yo, when you make Brock laugh, that's something special, man. Brock be on some. I love this guy. I don't. By the way, he's always gonna have a job with WWE because Vince loves him.
Yeah.
I love him.
Absolutely loves him. You know what I'm saying?
He bounces. Even when the girl messed up. Oh, I like double. What was it? I like double. I forgot what she said. I think
Carmella?
Nah, they was like on.
Oh, DP
show. Yeah. She's like, I like DP.
Oh, he's talking about Kyla Braxton or some shit.
It was like, whoa.
Yeah. And he's also like,
hey.
You like what? He's like,
he was on it. My man said, we gonna leave that right there.
Hey.
It's the same thing with Eddie, man. When he stole Kurt Angle's gold medal in wheelchair, he goes, hey, put some hydraulics on his arms. It bounces. But it's just Eddie being Eddie. So it's perfect. It's like there's no effort to it. It's just Eddie being who he is, man. Awesome.
Bring back the funny.
It's like right now when you're letting Roman be himself, when you get a person being themselves, just cranked up to 11, you're perfect. Stone Cold, The Rock, you know what I'm saying? Flair, all those guys. You know what I mean? You let them be who they are, a part of them. It's perfect. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't need to be a douchebag like Shawn Michaels and Triple H, but everybody else, thumbs up.
That's it.
Yeah.
And boy said The Rock going to add Vicky Guerrero was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the song. It's a song. I got a song for you, Vicky. Pretty much called her a whore the whole time. I was like, wow, son. And you still standing there? Get the fuck off that stage, leave.
She's been wrestling. What was she? She's been in the. I didn't know.
She was general manager of SmackDown.
Okay, I didn't see because I see her in AEW. I'm like, I wonder if they just.
She manages Nyla Rose.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to at least. And Andrade too. Didn't she walk out with Andrade?
El Idolo.
Even Samoa Joe is funny. WWE don't show it much. Yeah, because they're trying to keep him a tough guy.
Which
you can be tough and funny at the same time, man.
You can't do that, yeah. I remember my favorite Samoa Joe, somebody does the dive and he just
Yeah, he just walks out of the fucking
literally does the whole
and goes to the other side.
Like when he walks out, he does the stand here for this shit. You're like, nope.
You imbecile.
Also, Del Rio used to do that. The real be on some. Nope.
Yeah.
Did you see the?
The
Psych.
Yep. Oh man, those are things that I love when you see people go, no, not
Yeah.
today. So, not today.
Is he the only one that's ever done that? I was the only person I've seen.
Pretty, yeah, in TV, yeah. Because I don't know if people do that in the independent
Live
circuit.
shows?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I know. Yeah, I know for a fact that there was Samoa Joe and Del Rio. Like they would just go, nope.
Yep.
Eat it. But I like Joe more because he does it like when he walks out, he does the same walk. He does the.
Mm-hmm. Like you
words,
still
you
got the
stupid.
towel.
He does that. You stupid.
Got it.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Samoa
buddy.
Joe's another one
Man.
that he has very really underrated promos. Really underrated. When
Yeah.
he talks. Because you believe in the fact that he can punch you in the face.
Yo, but the best promo I've seen him, well, it wasn't his promo, but the best thing I've ever seen Samoa Joe in was him and Shinsuke in NXT, where he's talking so tough to Shinsuke, and Shinsuke's just sitting there like, oh, you said something? Like, Shinsuke didn't give a fuck. He's like, yo, just let me know when we're supposed to fight.
Yeah. Are you done? Or something like, finished? All right, we can scrap. Let's go.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
the
but
Shinsuke I love.
This guy was an actual MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the thing in Japan show is that they wanted to show that wrestling was real, so they had some of their wrestlers go into MMA, like Shinsuke Nakamura, Saka, I can't pronounce it. You know,
Alberto Del Rio.
Alberto Del Rio was in there. There's one that's a big one. Fuck. Well, anyway, this motherfucker beat like Ken Shamrock, or there was a big name shit in Pride, but
Ken
there was
Shamrock. And Boss Rutan.
and Basru, yeah. Sakuraba, right? Pancrase, Sakuraba, yeah. So they wanted to blur that line, so they had a lot of their wrestlers do MMA. Not a lot of them did good, but they did it. You know, and then they did. Then those same MMA guys would go into wrestling, so that's why, you know, it's hard style in Japan.
Yeah.
I gotta watch them all Japan fight.
Yeah.
I haven't seen none.
Yo, they have an app, but it's hard to navigate. But yo, on that note, I got to work some more.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. But yo,
It's been a pleasure.
definitely. Yo, tonight was
Perfect.
with the shit we was talking about. Yeah. We covered everything. We covered the manosphere, the wrestlersphere, your fears, our fears, rants, all that shit.
We got it all in.
We got the MSRP, you know, that shit. We was licking in your ear, all that.
What was that thing with the food thing? We got that in.
Oh yeah. The calf shit.
We were selling underwears with lime juice.
There you go.
Lime juice.
Yeah.
There you go.
That too. We covered it all.
Yeah.
You got it all.
It was a crazy one, guys.
Yeah. Samoa Joe talked about Jeff Hardy being in AA. Yes, that was a real promo right there. Like, that was damn, you going hard on Jeff Hardy. But Samoa Joe talked about that shit. But you know what, man? Fuck Jeff Hardy too.
I wonder if they asked for permission. Can I say this?
Probably.
This is gonna be a little harsh.
Well, nowadays they probably wrote that shit. You know, so I don't know. You know, to be honest with you, Show, I'm not a big fan of knowing what's happening in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what's happening because I hear it, and it's more interesting to hear why they got cut, you know, why these people got fired and what the fuck is really going on, and because the shows suck. But back in the day, when the shows were good, like the Attitude Era, I didn't care. Like, it wasn't my place to know if D'Lo Brown was gonna be a free agent in 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't care. It's like, he's on there, he's doing his job. If he left, like, what the fuck happened to D'Lo Brown? Oh, he's in WCW now. All right, cool. Let's see what happens there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like it's more interesting to know what's happening behind the scenes than in front of the fucking in the ring. It's like I didn't give a shit. Like I don't need to know who writes for Raw, but knowing it now pisses me off that this fucking comedian don't know shit about wrestling.
That shit. I was like, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Once I heard that shit, I was like, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, because Raw's a joke.
This is why Raw's a shit show.
Yeah. This is why Raw's a joke, because you got a comedian right now.
That knows nothing about wrestling.
Yeah.
Like me writing about medicine.
Word. Yo, all right. So for the 5th time tonight, on that note, everybody have a good night.
You're the one that signs out. It's your friendly knucklehead.
Yeah, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead.
There you go.
Signing out. Peace. Shit. Don't question me, show. This is how you get hurt. You already got 2 strikes.
I know. I gotta stop it. I'm messing up.
Shit, I can show my nipples on YouTube.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna rip off my shirt.